How's everybody doing, guys? What we all up to, guys? Who we got with us at the moment? I've just nearly done one thing as I forgot. Everybody doing, guys? Ooh, there we go. Multi-streaming again. So welcome, YouTube. Well, background for just a moment. You've got 8 minutes. Good evening, Shiva. No good, thank you. And you? I'm just waiting. We've 4 minutes until it premieres. Breathe. Oh, you had to hose out the bin. You had a maggot problem in the bin. Ew. Ooh, 2 minutes to premiere. You got a glass of wine or a glass of gin or something ready? I don't know how long this episode's going to be. But we've got previous episodes as well we can put on after. But Pendle Hill, they did this one many, many years ago and the crew were getting attacked. Hey, on the orange juice. Flash of vodka in there. 60 seconds. Right, let's get this music off. Let's move it out of the way a minute. Don't know why this is being awkward. Right, I'm gonna have to do it this way. And wait till it gives me the. I'm not getting the arrow to make it big screen yet for some reason. I don't know why. It's doing its thing. Particularly onion monster. Okay. Guys are late already. Wow, that's loud. I'm trying a new one tonight. This one's just called Barefoot. It's the only one they had in. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. I want to know why this thing here... There we go, that's better. Is that loud enough, or...?
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted, where this investigation is inspired by my brand new book, The Witches of Pendle. And where better to do it than in the shadow of Pendle Hill itself. And within that shadow,
It's got plenty of nose to it.
Ancient farmhouse, which allegedly is riddled with paranormal activity.
The mere mention of Pendle Hill conjures up images of mystery, magic, and of course, the world's most famous witches. It was where the Pendle witches were arrested and later imprisoned before eventually meeting their gruesome deaths. For centuries, many believed this whole area to be cursed, still haunted by those poor, wretched women who met such a tragic end. Within the shadow of this legendary hill sits an imposing ancient stone building known as the Witch's Cottage. Although much of its past is shrouded in mystery, it's said to have been a courtroom where local trials would have taken place. Some believe it was a place of execution before becoming a home for many different families. With hundreds of years of history, this empty cottage is said to be full of paranormal activity. Some of the families that lived here experienced a plethora of frightening occurrences. Dark shadows, strange noises, screams and moans are said to permeate the very fabric of this building, along with poltergeist activity and a dark, menacing entity that does not like people in its home. Are these the tortured souls of those who lost their lives within these walls? Perhaps they are the old inhabitants refusing to leave the place they loved. Or is there something much darker underneath, from a time before the house was built, still stalking the land? We have just one night to find out.
This place is, as soon as you walk in, incredibly creepy. I mean, look at the front door.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I mean, that is an original front door.
The monk's
It's
door.
absolutely fantastic. And as soon as you walk in, honestly, the hairs on the back of my neck have gone ding like this.
How do they go?
Ding! But the carpet, that's enough to make you vomit, really,
Well,
isn't
there's
it?
some dubious decor tastes in here, but you can show the length of time the building's been in use.
Yes.
You know, from that door and the juxtaposition of that 70s carpet.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
And you look at the window surrounds, I mean, they are, I mean, goodness me, hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
But what I love about this particular building in this, estate is the fact that there is a connection to the Pendle witches and the witch trials that took place in 1612. Allegedly, one of the witches had something to do with this land and in this area, maybe with the property, we're not quite sure yet. But it's absolutely fascinating to me. And as soon as I heard about this, I thought, wow, this brings back memories of when we investigated Pendle Hill many, many years ago. And
I can see it from here.
we can see Pendle Hill from here. It's an incredible place. Now let's get back to this particular location. So there's lots of activity. Allegedly, it's haunted. Many people have experienced things, heard things, witnessed things here, seen things. And I know you know a little bit about it as well.
Yeah, well, for start off, I'm aware that activity is a genuine phenomena. Still, ultimately, we don't really know what it is, but from what I understand, that over 20 people have said to have been passed away in this building over the years, and 16 of which are still meant to reside here, if you're going to believe that it's the spirits of dead people.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear.
That's what I've heard.
Let's go through into this part of the building. Now, this is a huge room, and what I love about kitchens is look at this fireplace. Look at the old stone archway.
Like an ingle nook,
yes,
isn't it?
and you can see all these little holes built in there. And of course, the family, this place dates back about 400, maybe even more years back.
Yeah.
So of course, families would have sat around here, talked about what had happened in their day and so on. And I find that kitchens in haunted locations are particularly active. And it's a bit like staircases, which we'll come on to in a little while. It's the hub of the family home, isn't
Exactly
it?
that.
So activity, people talking, perhaps, we'll have memory hauntings, stone tape theory, voices, that sort of thing. I mean, I haven't looked in the cupboards yet.
I don't think you want to look in the cupboards in fairness.
But the kitchens that we've done in the past, when there has been implements around, knives and so on, pots and pans, haven't we found that they often like to move on their own?
They do. As you're saying, it's always been the hub of a household. So if there's going to be energy, because we know that's what we're dealing with, some sort of energy, ultimately what it is, we're not sure. But if there's going to be a place that's probably the most haunted building, most haunted location in this building, it's probably this room here.
Well, we'll see. And yet we can say that. And yet when we investigate it later on, probably nothing happens, which I hope not. Now, let's go to... how many locations have we done in Most Haunted 20 years? The staircase.
Yes,
There's
let's go
always a haunted staircase.
Yeah, we do. We want knives thrown.
Now, I have a theory about staircases in haunted locations, and you've heard this many times before.
Go on.
Again, a bit like the kitchen. Activity in life, people going up and down, up and down. How many haunted locations have you been to where someone has fallen to their death, been pushed to their death?
Usually in a stately home where there's been a maid who's been pushed to her death.
Exactly, but
Like
this isn't a stately home.
No.
So tell me a little bit about the staircase and coming up here onto the landing, what happens?
A previous owner of the property has said that in the hallway area, if you leave stuff around, then it gets moved about. So I'll be inclined to maybe shove a camera in here or a GoPro or something like that and place something down, like a trigger object, and see if that gets moved later on in the investigation today. But also a little boy's been seen as well. So it could be a figment of the imagination, when you've got an overactive mind.
Oh, it's live.
Truly,
I didn't realise it was live.
Paranormal experience.
This place has an incredible atmosphere, doesn't it? It really does.
Partly psychological, though, because of where we are and we know the history of the location that we're at.
Maybe so for you, but for me, as soon as I walked in, as you know, the hairs went on the back of my neck. But also I'm very excited because of this connection with the Pendle witches.
Of course.
And of course with my new book, The Ghost Hunter Chronicles, and it's The Witches of Pendle, which is the latest one to come out. Of course, I had to do a lot of research about the Witches of Pendle. And it really absolutely blew my mind when we found out that this place had a connection to those trials. And there's a young lady called Janet Preston. She was accused of witchcraft and murdering a gentleman, a landowner that lived on the estate.
Kirsten.
And she was accused and she was hanged in York. But she was one of the women, and one of the, there were men and women, at Malkin's Tower, which was where Judge Noel...
Did you ever used to watch these, Shiva?
He walked in and found...
Did you ever used to watch
them all
Most
together,
Haunted?
Allegedly plotting murder and scheming to throw the government down.
But in those days, they didn't need any evidence.
No,
it was all
of course
hearsay.
not. Yes.
Yeah.
So of course they were all. That's it. Off you go. Some of them went to. Well, two of them went to York, and the others were at Lancaster Castle. Just the most hideous story, amazing story, very, very sad.
And dark times back then as well.
Very dark times. Yeah. So this place for me is really exciting, you know, because you really get your teeth into the Pendle Witches, their story. And
Welcome in, Big Dave.
So, and when I was writing the book,
It's only been live
tell
like
me.
about 3 minutes.
So this is all coming true for me.
Yeah.
How's your day been, brother?
Bring history back to life again,
Yeah,
isn't it? Ultimately.
absolutely. I mean, wouldn't it be wonderful if we got the ghost of Janet Preston through?
You can try a Ouija board.
Yes, yes.
Rude not to.
Now, I could also say, whilst we're talking, we're getting knocking.
Yeah, just heard it now.
No, just... Very quiet, but it's there.
Sounds like it's at the wall behind you.
Sounds like it's over there to me.
That's strange.
Again, every time we do this, it sounds like it's coming from different places. Now, allegedly, if we look at the beams that go across the ceiling,
Hanging.
people allegedly were hanged from that beam. And you can see where there are two sort of U-shapes in the top of the beam. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. We're just going off sort of hearsay, aren't we?
I
really?
imagine that hangings would have taken place in this particular room, because if there was a hanging to be done, then it would have been done outside where people could watch.
Yes, that's
So-
true. But then there were cases of, for instance, the Skirridin in Wales, where allegedly it happened there as well. There was a beam inside the pub where allegedly people were hanged. So that did happen. And of course, this wall wouldn't have been here. It actually, the beam continues around, you know, through the other side of the room. So we don't know. And the knocking is still going on. Can I just ask, hello there, were there any hangings that took place here? 2 for yes, 1 for no. That's a continuous.
Now, that's potentially a lot of spirits all answering the same question.
Yeah.
If that's what it is.
Yeah. Be very interesting. I am so excited about, you know, the light going, us being here. There are literally 5 of us for our investigation team, and I love that because it's so small.
Now, for the record, can I suggest that one of the lads, Carl or Greg, goes next door because of that knocking, just to
Well,
show
I'll
that
go.
there's no one in there doing it, because, you know, we don't want to, you know, give the impression that there's someone still around doing that.
Knocking on the other side.
And the fact that, you know, how blasé we were whilst that was going on. Like,
It's because we're so used to it.
yeah.
You know, not only are we investigating locations privately, we're also investigating at weekends for Most Haunted Experience. So we're doing it week in, week out. So we're used to it, aren't we? But the thing is, what I get very frustrated about is it's never as loud when people are watching at home as we're hearing it
Exactly
with our
that,
ears.
yeah. So
Also, EVP, I'm thinking as well.
Yeah, we should leave the computer here for a while at some point this evening and
Yeah.
see if we get any voices captured on there. I would love that. I haven't had a great EVP for a long time.
No, it'd
so-
be really good.
I have that exact same problem, Monster.
We know that this place
Fat fingers and little buttons, mate.
And I know you're like, we don't know if it's the spirits of dead people. We don't know what it is.
But I do know it's something, you know.
Yeah.
I will, you know, confess to the fact that since doing Most Haunted, it's changed my worldview
Yes.
on the fact that there's more to this world than we really genuinely give credit for. But still, what is it? The nuts and bolts of it all.
Yes.
How is it doing it? Why
Yeah.
is it doing it? Ultimately, who is behind it,
I know.
if anything? And it's exciting, but again, more questions than answers,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I think Carl's just already started his own investigation.
What are your thoughts on Most Haunted, Big Dave?
Can you imagine? Maybe they're actually saying to us, hey, someone was hanged from here. Many people were hanged from here. You know? Who knows?
I got you.
Hopefully we'll find out later on. Right, should we go and find Carl and,
Yep.
and let's wait for the light to go down? You all right, Carl?
I'm just doing the last bit.
Always doing his
Oh, I'll have to go night vision.
checks, and no one else around.
Just watch your head on those nails.
Night vision's on. Okay, that's just a small room in there. Now, I have done. I've just done a full
Yeah.
run. I've been everyone here.
This is the premiere, mate,
Probably put in the corner.
They're
to
live
start
now.
with.
at the Pendle Hill
Run of
Witches.
everything. I've even shown that room there,
Yeah.
which
Perfect.
you wouldn't. Yeah, there's a room between the 2 rooms that you
Yeah.
heard the
And
knocking
that's the
on.
great thing, because if it was going to be anybody, they would have been in this room, right next to where we were.
And there's no one
that's
there.
worked.
No.
And the tapping was still going on when you came home.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, I was just going to say, yes, there it is again. Marvellous. I can't wait. I was just saying that I can't wait for it to get dark, because then, and this is what happens when we're here in the daytime, we're sort of quite happy.
I say Carl Beatty, one of the cameramen, Big Monster. I actually know him personally.
This place is in the middle middle of absolutely nowhere.
So he's
We are-
that guy there's a radio presenter.
It's going to be incredibly creepy. And the smile is going to be wiped off my face.
The mood's going to change, isn't it?
Yeah, there's the mist rolling in off Pendle Hill itself, which you can see from the windows here. I can tell you now, this is going to be a very, very frightening investigation.
Could see.
Yeah, that's Yvette Fielding, mate. She, well, Carl Beattie, her husband, actually owns this. I mean, here's one for you, right, dude? Can you remember? I don't know if you'd left the UK by this point, but like back when you were like a kid, can you remember a TV program that was called Blue Peter?
Chilling. We are in the middle of nowhere, overlooked by Pendle Hill. We know that one of the alleged Pendle
he was one of the presenters for it.
Preston, who was
He was a presenter for Blue Peter.
York for allegedly committing murder using witchcraft. Now, there is some sort of connection, as I said before, with her on the land, around the land, or in this property.
So her and Carl, because Carl Beattie was the cameraman for them. And them two got together, and now they actually own a company called Annex Productions.
A Ouija board. We've got some cat balls at the top. We've got the EMF meter there. We've actually set up at the top of the stairs, which, if Carl, you can get a shot now. It's sort of
She's also an author as well.
and a little.
They had a TV show as well called In Bed with Yvette and Carl. Carl's hilarious.
Sensor as well, like an alarm. So if anything moves near it, the alarm will go off.
The sensor is with the step ladders up there.
Oh, it is.
And there's a GoPro pointing at the child's bicycle.
Fantastic. So everything's covered. The reason why we put everything at the top of the landing is because when objects are left on the top of the landing, they seem to disappear and be moved to a different place. So we thought a child's bike was a good object to place up there because the ghost of a little boy has been seen here. Also, the ghost of a gentleman called David is associated with this house. I think he was one of the many, many families that lived here.
Even Boz knows him. Boz has been to see him.
This property is well over 400 years old. There have been many, many families that have lived here. So here we are, just the five of us in the middle of nowhere in Pendle. And Carl, are you coming back down?
I'm being quiet up here because as you were speaking, I didn't want to interrupt you, but there's footsteps up here.
I could hear tapping.
Let's go.
And your K2 meter's been going off as well.
If you listen, if you want to stay down there, just listen to see.
Yeah. I'm on the tube, up on YouTube as well, dude.
Just listen.
Yeah, I'm on both platforms, mate.
Yeah.
Is there a little boy here?
I'll turn it up for you guys.
Hello. Hello, little boy. Hello, sweetheart. We bought you a little present. Do you like the bike and the ball? Brilliant. Well, if you want to play with that...
Constant.
If you want to play with the bike and the ball, then it's for you. You do what you want to do with it. So if you want to move it, that's great.
What was that?
What do you hear?
There's a noise in the kitchen.
Noise in the kitchen. Do you want
Yeah,
to-
kitchen.
Yeah.
I'll come down with you guys.
Okay. What did you hear?
Well, I heard
Back door.
a tap.
It was more of a thump, I think.
Whoa! Fuck off! What the hell? What the fuck? Sorry.
God, that door, that door,
That
that's
literally
gone like
fell.
that.
Well, I've got my camera pointing right at it. Stuart was about 3 foot in front of it, where not that far from where he is now, and that's just hit the.
Did you catch it on camera?
I've caught it coming down on camera.
Fantastic. It was more of a thump, I think.
Whoa!
It was more of a thump, I think.
Whoa!
Thanks for that.
Well, I must have done because I saw it through my eyes, and I was just. Fucking.
Everyone all right? Did it hit anyone?
You missed. Would that?
You missed. Fucking hell. Of all things to say.
No,
There's no
way.
wind in here, is there?
No way. No
What
way.
you've got to remember, Stuart, is this will have been up there for a long time. I mean, certainly it's been up there all day for us, but you've got to think that that's going to have been there for months, if not a year. And it's not, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, I've got to push that quite, for that to go. That's a heavy door.
Should we... Well, there's no way we can put it, can we? I suppose we could lay it flat on the ground. Or do you
Well,
want to leave it up there?
Let's just put more of an angle on that then,
Yeah.
shall we? So
We just don't want anybody else to get hurt by that. 'Cause if that
that's not going to come over
That
now.
could have scraped the whole side of your body, if that had hit him.
Did it miss you, Stu?
I didn't know anything about it until I heard the bang. That's when I turned round.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was in this doorway.
Yeah,
That was lucky.
that was lucky.
You missed your shit shot.
Try harder.
Right, Stu.
Yeah. I'm just as shaken up as everyone else.
Isn't it funny though, because we have that clicky noise that drew us to come past that door to come in here.
That's very
And
interesting,
then
yeah.
that
yeah.
comes over.
Yeah.
That's a bit malevolent, isn't
A
it?
trap. It could have laid a trap
It
for
did.
you.
You're right, it laid.
No worries, Big Dave.
I'm saying, if it's made a noise to get everyone into the kitchen,
Yeah.
you've walked into the kitchen, and it's just,
Oh, of course,
it could be after you.
It's just made a noise. Whether it's settling or not, it has just made a noise. It's just gone.
I heard good.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'm fine with it going after Stuart.
That Carl.
That was the case then.
Yes, I do.
Go
I think
in
that was a
there.
good idea. Well, let's go back in there.
Right, let me put this on the fireplace.
Well, I think
I've got you
I
on
know it's
camera.
past though, because that noise was just a draw us past that
It
door.
was. Well, we think it was.
If anything, I don't.
You know what?
If anything else goes on.
But the thing is, Stuart, the reason I wanted to be here was you've just proven it can't be you walking past it, because you've just naturally walked past it and it hasn't moved.
No.
So it can't be you walking past it. Or everyone walking past it. It can't be. Go over here. I'll turn this down.
Have we done any falling out yet?
Well, we started.
Did
But
we?
nothing really happened, did it?
Oh, I was talking to the little
You were
boy.
talking to the little boy on the
That's
stairs,
right, yeah.
and then we heard the noise through here.
To be honest, when I heard that bang, 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 I thought it was the bike coming down the stairs.
Did we establish what that noise was in here that led us to...
No.
No. It sounded like quite a sizable thump to me.
Did it?
Less.
See, to me, it didn't sound like a massive thump. It just sounded like a tap or something.
It'd be constant,
Right.
wouldn't it, with the wind out?
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, what was that? Sounded like there's
That sounded
another
like something
sound
moving.
out there, like
Yeah.
something. Do you know what it sounded like? That bloody door.
Yeah, moving on the carpet.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of wedged in now.
I
isn't
know,
it?
but that's just the second time I've
I know
heard that
what you're-
noise.
I don't think it matters if it's wedged in or not, to be honest.
I agree.
It's gonna be-
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth you taking a picture on your phone with that then?
Right, well, I'll film here. If you stay in the doorway, and if anything happens, I'll see it.
I have a feeling of absolute dread in this place. Absolute dread.
I always have.
I'll put my torch on for you now.
You okay?
Yeah, do you know, it's one of those things you feel like you want to be comfortable. You want to leave the place.
I keep thinking about, you'll be home soon, and you'll be having a cup of tea and a hot cross bun, and thinking of nice, lovely things.
That's the worst thing to think. Making plans.
No, you're dead right about that, yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on!
Who's outside?
I'm
Is
hearing
anyone
tapping.
outside?
What have you seen?
Someone has just looked into this window.
Oh, feck off!
Off, Carl.
I've seen a face right in this window.
Oh! Man? Woman? What?
I couldn't tell you. It was
Is
a
that-
face. It was somebody old.
Oh my god!
Is it worth me going out there now and just doing that, Carl?
Go and have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, do you want me to put my face in the window?
yeah, go and have a
just to
look.
see?
Yeah, just to see how.
Carl,
there's nobody out here, Carl.
Imaging,
There's
anything out there?
there's no human or animal out there.
Right, let me get
No
this
one out there.
on
No, I'm going to
camera.
put my face
so
in
I
the
can-
window now.
That's you now. Yeah, you can see.
There's no.
That's you.
Right, you can see Stuart.
Yeah.
So there's no one else out there.
Yeah, there was no one here.
Oh, it's great.
No one by the gate. The
Right,
gate's
I think
not been
someone's just
closed.
Put his face by the window.
Oh,
What's that? Where? Sorry, I can't see him on
Gonna
camera.
head back
Can you
in.
just-
move the image away?
Bit windy there.
I can't see Stuart. Wasn't he supposed to put his face in
He
it?
just did.
Oh, did
See
he?
that, Stu? Come and put it back in.
I got up there pretty quick and there was no one there. The gate's not been touched.
Where's Stuart?
Is there?
Is he?
Yeah.
No,
His
it
shoe's
was
there.
lighter. It was in this window here. Can you go to the next window, Stu?
It's really difficult to get in
Oh,
there.
no, that's it. Stay there, Stu. Look at that, Yvette. That's what I saw.
Oh
That's what I
my
saw.
God!
It was lower. It wasn't as tall as Stuart, but it was definitely there.
Could it have been a child?
Where you can see the thermal image is
That
also
old,
picking
it
up
was
an
my,
old
older.
man.
I
Thermal
thought,
image
well,
is
woman, maybe.
picking up my reflection, but it's also picking up
Stuart's.
the window as well.
Okay, so there's definitely nobody else out there.
Yeah.
Come in, Stu!
Sorry.
What?
Did you just touch me?
No, I'm literally sort of 2-3 feet away from you.
You
I
are?
can't reach you.
You alright, Carl? You're really nervous!
I don't like this place. I really don't like this place. I'm sorry, I know people lived in here, but they must have felt so unwelcome. I don't know what it is. This place, I feel like I'm being watched all the place. I feel like, I know it's the Witch's Cottage because of its connection with Pendle Hill now, but to me, you should be calling it a hell house. I mean, I feel this is negative, it's horrible. Something's just touched me. It wasn't Greg, and obviously, you know, Greg's got his shot, so you'd see. I've seen something in that window. There's even the taps on the top of the stairs that seemed like it was a little kid. It's just for me, even though it's a kid, it was in my mind. It going, this is sinister. This is horrible. This is something else. This is something pretending.
This is where I want to see that door now in that corner go.
Don't know.
You're not happy?
Not at
The
all.
fact that you could possibly, and I believe you, seen a ghost?
Without
Oh, so without a doubt you're about to say, so therefore you've seen a ghost?
yeah, I've seen when Stuart put his face. Weirdly enough, not at the middle window. When Stuart went to the window I saw him, which was the second to the end, it was exactly like that, just lower, smaller, and I would have said older because there were more shadows to the
You
face.
could describe the face. What kind of face?
No,
it was?
face.
Was it like a beard, moustache, or anything like that? Was it just a
No, I
face?
didn't. I couldn't see a beard. It was just an old haggard face. It could be a man. It could be a woman.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it. It's horrible.
Let's move. Try
And on top of that, that bloody door decided to try and
I
score
know.
Stuart.
Come on, let's move into a different
It's
room.
unusual for you not to be
Yeah.
up for a challenge.
I just feel. What did anyone hear that?
What?
Well, I heard Greg laugh.
No. Did you just say,
No.
It wasn't Greg laughing. I thought it was you.
No. What was it before or after his laugh?
It was Greg laughing, and I had a
It was after that.
like a like a.
No, it wasn't me.
I just feel. What did anyone hear that?
What?
Wrong.
I just feel. What did anyone hear that?
What?
Wrong.
I just feel. What did anyone hear that?
What?
Bit, yeah,
Are you copying us?
You can just hear it.
Can Carl keep hearing you? You do it again.
What have you got for your next trick? What else is up your sleeve?
There's something nasty here. There really is. I'm sorry. Right, come on, Carl. Man up.
You're waiting, aren't you?
Man up. And let's do this. Sure.
Where do you want to go next? Do you want to go upstairs? Should we go upstairs?
Yeah.
I'm going to go through that bottom left of that door frame onto the right there.
Got it. Thank you.
It's going back 50 years now, aren't we, Matt? With the decor.
Yeah.
Cigarette smoke.
Yeah, I've just been smelling that
Yes.
on and off. I wonder
Cigarette,
if people-
cigar.
I wonder if people really were hanged here. I'd love to know.
I find it difficult to reconcile myself with that as a possibility. It just seems a strange thing for them to do in here, but that doesn't mean they didn't do it. Because remember, way back, landowners had their own way of dealing.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a court by all accounts. This was they did.
Yeah, I believe it was possible, definitely.
I think as you were saying earlier, Yvette, you've got the modern walls here at the moment, which just make it look weird. But when you look at this, that's a beam to like a barn.
It is.
Yeah.
And so take all of this out.
Listen.
That's behind you, that, Stuart.
I'm just going to move my hands out because I was just resting.
Yeah, it
pushing
sounds like it's
against
in the
back,
wall.
so it's not me.
Were you hanged here?
That was right under my feet.
Wow. So you were. How many of you were hanged here? How many of you were hanged here, please?
Seven. Well, that goes against what I thought earlier in the daytime when I didn't think hangings would have taken place inside here.
I still don't find.
Because, you know, the public would have seen it outside while we were there.
But they did do that. They
Yeah.
did it at the Skirrid Inn. They did it there.
But the things with Skirrid Inn, that they would have people standing watching, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, here, I mean, the idea of hanging in those days was it was a spectacle. It was to show everyone else pay your debts or don't do the crime.
Mm.
So, and that's why I find it, unless, of course, you're thinking of this as being completely empty, not even any floors in it, being a completely open.
That's what I was thinking. Because then people would have stood on the ground.
Yeah, let's keep hearing a metal tinging noise.
Just like a big open barn
Yeah.
space, wasn't
Was
it?
this
Like-
a big open
um,
space when you were
Like a
hanged?
knife and fork going ting.
It's moved. It's
Yes.
over there now.
I feel it here.
See, I'm hearing it to
Oh, really?
Greg's left.
And
Right.
I'm feeling it on my foot.
On your foot.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 people were hanged here. Okay. Can I also ask, I need to ask, do you know of or is Janet Preston here?
Are you Janet Preston?
Did you not hear that?
No.
What?
There was like something on the other side of that wall going boom, 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 boom. About 3 or 4, like that, exactly like that.
Really?
Stu, just run next door and see if you can see anything. Watch out for the GoPro on your left as you go in.
Is that a door?
Now that must have been the door at some point. That.
No, there's no movement, there's nothing.
No one in there now.
Here.
That was a door then. Or a cupboard and they've just boarded it up.
Everything's fine in there.
Right, so we've just been told that Janet Preston is with us. 2 feet, no, 2 knocks, 2 yes. Janet, is it true? Did you murder Lister?
Ask if she was hanged or executed.
Were you hanged, Janet?
Were you hanged for murdering Lister?
Did you use witchcraft? Yes. So you were a witch? Yes.
Are you still a witch?
I've gone very cold.
Are you a good witch?
I've got goosebumps all over me. I've gone really, really cold.
You alright?
Yeah.
Were you a good witch?
What made you do what you did? Was it anger? Jealousy? What else could it be?
Did you want more out of
Was it revenge?
life?
Ask that again, Greg.
Was it revenge?
No.
Wasn't she hanged in York?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why would she be here?
She would have been.
She was from the area.
She was from the area.
Where she was originally from was in Yorkshire. It's not now. But it was in Yorkshire at the time.
Right.
And allegedly, according to the records, is this right, Janet? In 1612, you were with Old Demdike. Oh my God, yes.
Malkin's Tower means something to you?
Is it close to this building?
Yes.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Is that where you stopped being a good witch?
Was Old Demdike part of that?
Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
Do you mean as harm?
Yes.
Did you make the door move downstairs?
Yes.
Did you try to lure any of us to be hurt? Or just one of us? That's what I want to know. So did you mean to hurt just Stuart?
No.
You mean to hurt Yvette?
No.
Glenn?
No.
Greg? Myself? So it could have been anyone. You just wanted to hurt. Do you still do spells now?
Yes.
This is what's starting to freak me out with this.
Go on.
I know there are people who don't believe in spells and
Yeah.
stuff. I never used to.
I do.
There's a certain, I won't go into it, but we tried something and bugger me, it worked not once but twice.
Really?
You
Are you
pay
allowed
the
to elaborate or not?
But you pay the consequences for it.
Right.
And it wasn't anything nasty, but it worked. And so for me, I do believe they work, and I think they work because of the power of your thought making them work.
Yes. She's agreeing with you.
And what worries me is if she doesn't want us here, what's she going to do?
Do you want us to leave?
No. You're going to enjoy this, aren't you?
Are you not happy that you're able to communicate with somebody after all this time? You're not happy?
Would you want us to... This lady next to me is called Yvette.
Hello.
Would you like her to join you?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Would you want revenge for those who
Hunter.
executed you?
Quiet.
What about Noel? Noel was basically, he was the one that rounded them up.
Ah, right. Which one?
The witch Mora, yeah. What about Bromley? That was the judge.
Okay.
Did he go to York? I'm not sure with that because she was executed in a different place.
Yeah.
The rest of the Pendle were...
Well, he may have been if he was a judge of the sizes.
Maybe
so
so,
the
yeah.
sizes would have
Might have
changed,
gone
wouldn't they?
round, yeah.
Travelling.
Jeanette, do you not know that they will have already died?
No,
Time's moved on.
no.
It has.
Did you grab their souls? I don't know what I thought. I just thought it is.
That's very...
Something's talking to you, Carl. You've
Yeah.
had voices in your ear, people
Yeah,
touching
yeah.
Yeah.
How weird is that? This is very strange, this, Janet, because what we're coming out with now sounds very, and I know this sounds like a big promotion and it's not meant to be, but it sounds like, it's almost like you put the idea of the book that I've just written in my head. Don't be silly.
Hang on. Are you just saying this? Are you just trying to... Are you trying to con us?
She's not going to say.
Do you just want a percentage, Janet?
This is weird because in my book, Old Demdike wants revenge for what happened to her.
There's two...
So she takes and keeps the souls of the other witches and uses them to bring hell down on relations of Noel, Bromley, all the people that accuse them.
Are you in contact with the souls of the other witches?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have they moved on?
No.
Are they still present in Pendle?
Janet, did you trap them somewhere?
Good question, Greg. Yes. You ask, because I can't. It's just a bit too weird.
Yeah, the thing is that I think there's this thing that she's grabbed the souls of these people. If she has, how can she do that? Does that mean one person who is, let's say, a witch? Then there are lots of witches here today, good witches, and do good things. There are also witches who do bad things. Does that mean when they go, they have more power than the positive thought of good to grab a soul that doesn't want to be grabbed from out of their environment? Do you know what I mean? So, because normally, if you died here, you're here. But if you died, as a judge probably would in a manor house in somewhere else, how can you grab him and bring? Who are the judges you said? The names? What's the name of the other guy?
No.
Is Noel with you here? Is Noel here? Oh.
Jeanette, can I ask you, was it your face that Carl saw in the window downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You're an ugly cow.
Wow.
Right. Okay. Shall we go and do some? And feel that.
Are you going to can you put a spell on us?
I'll send her a message, mate, and find out. I can't remember. I know she's out one night. She's out swimming.
Why did you say that?
Hold on.
Ideas. You give her ideas.
You go fuck yourself. I really mean it. You're dead. You have not the right to take others' souls. Who did you have your pact with when you went bad, when you went evil?
She started swimming twice a week with her sisters and that.
Darkness?
Yeah.
Was it with the dark?
You know what they're like, mate. They just make fucking plans up. Don't tell us.
The devil?
The devil? Beelzebub?
Were you with
I thought you got
your
on with
pact with the
Tobar.
devil?
Yes. Okay. Now,
Well, I'll punch him on the nose and all if he wants to pop along.
shall we go downstairs?
I actually would be scared shitless if the devil himself turned up here. It's all brave when he's not here.
I'm sure he's a bit too busy to come here.
The knocking is fantastic, Janet. Thank you very much for talking to us and revealing some of your secrets. But perhaps you could do something else for us.
Talk to us on the
Talk
Ouija
to
board.
us on the Ouija board, or talk to us using your voice. Slam a door, throw something, do something to one of us. Please.
Right, I need to maybe send some shooting
We
sticks
really
and all.
want to know that you are, well, we know you're here, but we would like to see more evidence, if you can. Should we head downstairs?
Yeah, that's it downstairs.
Come on.
Is this a real conversation?
Yeah, just a tad.
You don't know whether
Let's pretend. Yeah.
That's why I'm always a little bit belligerent.
Yes.
Honestly, it sounded like
Really?
just here. Just here.
I'm always a little bit belligerent.
Yes.
You heard that?
Belligerent.
Yes.
I'm always a little bit belligerent.
Yes.
Did you just make that noise, Janet?
Like a growling noise.
Oh my God. It was a awful. Okay. Well, do it again so everybody else can hear
Push
you.
Greg down the stairs.
Thanks for that. That's a one for the team.
Bennett, I'm absolutely drained. This place is sucking everything out of me. I don't want to be sucked out of.
I made it. Yay!
Okay. Did you want to split up?
Huh?
Did you want to
No,
split up?
what I want to do is go home.
You look exhausted.
I am absolutely. This
What do
place.
you fancy doing, guys? Let's just talk about this now.
Ouija board's here. It'd be rude not to.
Do you, do you like that, Janet? I'm cackling like a witch. Right.
I don't think
Did you hear
that.
that then?
Yes, I did.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bang.
There's a knock.
Was there?
I don't think the likes of Janet and any such
What's
of
in
that
here of
era
ours,
will be
anything?
able to read.
No.
So if anything supposedly comes through on here, it's not going to be them. It's going to be someone who's more recent.
Well, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Glenn, can you move to your left? Because I'll set this camera up on here.
Want to move the board along a bit further?
No, it's all good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's heavy. I thought you were sliding. Easier like that.
Can you get a close up of the board, Stu, with the words?
Yeah.
And I've got a wide shot of everyone.
On there. Do you want to?
No, you
Sure.
Yeah, you're all
I
right.
don't know if that's a good thing to use.
I'll have to get this side.
We're all on it.
I do.
Stu, do you want to grab that camera and you can get the video as well?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. What, have you got the wide on that one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you get the close up of any
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Do you want a torch? Do you want my red light on?
No, I'm alright. I'm
I'm
doing
fine.
that with it
You're not
there.
here, though.
Perfect.
What are you
was
hearing?
I was about two, like, I wouldn't say, well, bangs, but they were like footsteps.
Above us.
Yeah.
Janet, are you going to come and join us? Come and join us on the Ouija board.
It won't be Janet.
What makes you say that?
They won't be able to read.
You didn't know that? What's
Not
That was my.
not English, but modern English.
That.
No. It could have been the wind or the rain. There was like a tapping through there.
Oh, so I just moved my
Yeah.
heels on there.
Whoever's here with us now, can you move the glass on the board? Oh, I know what it is. It's the table creaking underneath already.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Straight away. Whoever you are, who's with us, whoever's with us, can you move the glass? I'm sorry, my stomach. Can you move the glass, please? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can.
Can you
yeah.
hear it now?
Yeah.
That's what I was hearing.
It's the board on the table.
Move the glass for us, please. Come towards us, move the glass. Did that just...
I took my finger off.
No, it's like it
Yeah,
moved
like
on
it
its
moved,
own.
Yeah. But that's why I took my finger
Yeah.
off.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Listen. Come on, move the glass. Use our energies.
It's like it's
Oh my God.
like rocking almost.
It's like something's underneath it. Did you not hear that?
Yeah.
Can you put the camera really close to get the sound of what we're hearing?
I can hear it from over here. It's
Can
like
you? Yeah,
Like glass.
yeah.
scraping
There you
against
go. Listen.
glass.
Shh.
It's not moving.
Is it the glass or is it the Ouija board on the table? Is it the
It's the glass. You can feel. I can feel it moving.
Come on. Push it to a letter, any letter, just to show that you're here.
I don't think this glass is good on this surface.
No.
It's sticky.
Trying though.
Yeah.
Just give it one big push across the table.
It's jumping.
Yeah. Move it in any direction.
I'm going to get a planchette because I just think the glass is...
Have you got a planchette?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just move the pointed end here, just to the letters. Just move the pointed end here to the letters. Can you do that? Move the pointed end. Come on. See, that noise has stopped now. So it was the glass. Come on. There you go, it's going.
Maybe it's my energy that's taking it.
No.
The thing is, I hate it when people use Ouija boards because you can't tell if somebody's actually pushing the planchette or not.
Come on. Put your finger back on.
Yeah, but it moved when my finger came off of it. Let me see, maybe I'm a bit drained. Oh no, there you go.
Come on, use our energies now. Use our energies. Use our energies, let us know that you're here. Come on.
Yeah, that's a better way of doing it.
Come
Finger
on.
upside down on the planchette.
Just a first name, let us know who's here. Anybody.
That's what I
anybody
thought, yeah.
in this house.
So instead of
Let us
having your
know
finger
who
like
you
that,
are.
why don't you have your finger that
Move
way?
the
You've got
planchette
no
and
grip.
point at
You
letters.
can't push it.
Yeah, that's moving with both your fingers
Yeah.
upside down.
Can you please just move the planchette and point to the letters to spell out your name? Can you do that? Anybody at all that's associated with this house or perhaps associated with somebody here in this room? Can you do that, please? God, it's so tiny.
Come on, can you move it more vigorously, please?
Come
I
on.
just heard another really light thud up the
Did
top
you?
there. Really light.
I'm hearing noises from in here
Are you?
every now and then, yeah. It's not the wind.
There's nothing coming from this, is there? It's
No.
so quiet.
Let's have a quick look in here.
Should we split up?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Well, why don't we split up?
Yes, it's usually the other way around. Me saying let's split up and you going, oh, I'm not splitting up.
Oh, I missed that, Boz.
I heard that sigh on the stairs. That was a real proper sigh.
Yeah.
I can't, it's live.
What we've just
Oh.
been doing
Live.
upstairs, we've come down here, and I know I'm a little bit on edge and I'm just drained, but we've been upstairs, we come down here, but before we've been talking to a witch who doesn't like us, doesn't want us here, and potentially is going to put a spell on us.
That's a good dude.
Janet or anybody else in this house, there's a bike at the top of the stairs. What was that
That was
tape?
mine.
Oh. There's a bike at the top of the stairs.
You had a door thrown
Can
at him
somebody
earlier.
push that bike down the stairs? Oh,
Hearing
banging.
tapping in there.
Come on now. Come on now. Scare the shit out of us. Whoever's here, come on. We need to know that you're here. Definitely 100%. Put your money where your mouth is. And throw that bloody bike down the stairs. There's tapping going on.
That bike was flying down the stairs now, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Carl stood at the bottom
Come
of the
on
stairs,
now.
hits him in face.
Let's not mess around anymore.
I think you're all mouth and no trousers.
Well, saying that, they did nearly crush Stuart's head to death, didn't they, really?
Okay, shall we split up then?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
That was
Well,
funny,
you
that was.
Stuart always get
He gets
this
about
stuff.
3 foot past the door and this great
So
big
why
heavy
don't
door
you
went
Stuart go
wallop.
upstairs,
Okay.
and the rest of us will stay down here.
Yeah, When you go into the room with
Yeah.
Boom, the one
Yeah.
with the round mirror.
And it sort of reminds
Okay.
me a little bit of East Drive.
With the what mirror?
The round mirror in the white room with the white wallpaper.
The old McDonald's store where wet fucking bit of gobbled paper was when they turned round.
Yeah. Which leaves us.
Watch out for the GoPro.
I don't like this house. How are you feeling?
Drained. Physically drained. It's there on the floor, that's it.
Is there anybody here in this house? Come on now. Well, I'm saying
Pendle.
that. We know that you're here in this house.
Pendle Hill House.
I'm calling out for Janet, for anybody here, to do something to Carl and Stuart upstairs. They don't mind being hurt.
The title of the stream gave it away,
Do
Boz.
something to Glenn or Greg.
But not to the lady, obviously.
Not to me, I'm a lady.
Yeah, it's a lady.
So if you could do something, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I saw the orb then.
Because of Carl and Stuart upstairs.
I've actually got an EMF with him today as well. And a thermal imager.
This is that horrible room. I've got to talk.
Is there a window open in there?
No.
Where's that draft coming from? Where the hell's it coming from?
It smells horrible. I mean, they're old, but no, there's no.
Doesn't make any sense, that, at all.
I mean, there isn't.
There's no gap in between there, is there, for it to come through?
There's a bit of rainwater coming in the bottom, but there's no actual.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's made bloody well. I mean, look, this is when they knew how to make houses.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, without a doubt.
Unless there's a hole somewhere that we can't see. Okay, right, if you're here, well, we like to think you are.
Come and do something to me. Throw me to the
Show
floor.
Stuart and myself that you're here. I'll leave the torch on in my back pocket just in case I need it for anything.
All empty.
Tilt it upwards.
Come on now. While we're doing this and concentrating, if you want to make noises around us or touch one of us,
Knock on a cupboard.
come on.
Is it shaking? Is it my imagination?
It is rocking backwards and forwards ever so slightly. Come on now. Come on now. Move the table. Any good spirits here that wish to talk to us or communicate with us, then you move the table, make it vibrate. Make it vibrate, make it shake. Come on now. Or if you want to make a noise with your voice, do something to Carl and Stuart. Go on, you know you want to. Have a bit of a laugh, have some fun with us all.
Come on, can you do something? Can you slam a door anywhere? Is this door here?
But this is the thing. It had the energy and the audacity to push that door over, but now you're asking it, it's not doing it. I've never understood this. So therefore, if it's done it, you know, it shouldn't make any difference really if we're asking out. It should just do it.
I just, you know, when you think we haven't been in here that long, to be fair, on the grand scheme of things. And you actually think, well, not much has happened. But you think, what? We've had so much.
We've had a hell of a lot. People do this stuff for years, Carl, and get nothing.
I don't think anybody's really done this in this house, have they? So you're either mystified or angered by it. If you're angered by it, then show your anger. If you want us to leave, then get us out.
Now, why would that do that all of a sudden? That felt like it twisted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that you showing you're angry?
still going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, move the table some more.
Can you move the bike that's on the end of the corridor? There's a little bicycle there. Very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Move the table some more. Come on now. Come on. Do what you can. Use our energies. Move the table. Can you make it walk across the floor? Can you lift the table up in the sky, up in the air? Come on now.
Can you tilt it at me? Bash it into my leg?
It's like it's ever so slightly swaying.
moving. Yeah.
Can you twist it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Oh, it's like it's pulsing. Can you come with me? it's moving now. Although none of us heard it at the time,
Yeah, there were another knock
there is
there.
a distant reply to my knocks.
Can you copy me?
Oh, it's moving now. When we announce the sound, you can hear 3 distinct taps.
Can you copy me?
Oh, it's moving now.
Can you copy me?
To me, it sounded like someone knocked on a window as well.
Oh, it's moving now. Was that you leaning on it?
maybe.
No, it's moving.
It's
moving. Where?
yes.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure you put your weight on your right
Yeah,
arm
my
rather than
weight's
your left
Yeah.
arm.
next to this board up here.
Can you move it
Ben,
much
just take
more?
your hand off for a
Alex?
second. Take it all the way out. Now put your hand back on. Just try to take your mind off. If that just try taking yours. I'm just going to work out whether it just
Yeah.
like one of us
Yeah.
on the table.
I'm not hearing anything. Are you?
Nothing. But that's okay. That's not a
Yeah.
bad thing.
How do I do it, shall we?
The bike's still there. That's not moved. There's a ball in between the wheels. That's not done anything.
I want to see that bike fly down the stairs.
I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. Completely different energy, isn't it?
I wonder if that was a witch we spoke to earlier.
It's one of those things, Carl. We'll never know, really, will we?
No.
We'll never know. It's just probably an old wives' tale, isn't it?
Well, you never know.
Is it written down anywhere in any book? That story.
Yeah, it's a true
It
story.
is?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
right,
the thing
okay.
is, witches weren't evil. They were just people that knew herbs and things. I'd imagine there were some evil witches, as there are evil witches now, but 90% of witches are all good.
His audio went a bit funny then.
It's interesting, really looks like an eye. What's the story behind
Yeah.
that?
There isn't one really.
I thought it's something
I was
paranormal.
drawn to it.
Yes.
Come on. Oh, it is going,
It's
isn't
going.
it? Come on.
I'm leaning all my weight onto my right arm
Yeah.
here.
Come on. The camera cannot see this at all. So you need to make it much more violent.
Yeah, we need it on one leg at least.
Yeah, come on
You
now.
make it flip towards that light box on that sink.
Come on. As far as table tipping goes, it's not even tipping, it's not even
No.
moving, so come on.
We've had better.
It's annoying though because we can feel it. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
but it's so gentle.
It's so gentle.
I feel really sorry for the witches of the day because they were just harmless women. Majority doing good stuff. Should we go downstairs, man?
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
No.
One of the quietest vigils you and I have ever had.
What's that? I know, I keep hearing that.
There's something in there.
Oh! I just looked up, looked down, and the whole table felt like it went over here, but it obviously didn't. They're coming down now.
Yeah, that's unusual for them.
Yeah.
As the activity seemed to be waning, we joined up again to see if we could connect with the spirits that haunt this old cottage.
It's so unusual that Mr. Beattie's not in the mood for shenanigans.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Really?
Very quiet here. Yeah.
We're getting a little bit of
Shimmering.
wobble.
So
Table,
nothing.
table shimmering, I call it.
Yeah. I think the best phenomenon we've had is
The door.
the door.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is,
absolutely.
we've had a lot going on in a short time. We've had
Yeah.
all those knocks, a conversation with whatever. We've had a conversation.
Yeah.
Potentially, we've had a conversation with
A witch from 1612.
Jen-
Yeah.
Janet Preston,
Yeah.
who was hanged in what 1612.
Yeah.
We've got whatever happened there was just, the something come of almost crushing Stuart. I think we've had. I mean,
It isn't going to last forever though, is it?
What?
The activity.
No, of course not.
No.
Absolutely. But it's funny because you always want more, and that's what's the matter, Greg.
Carl, just move. Forward and back. It's not you.
What did you say?
No, I saw something at the window, but
Here we go again.
the left-hand pane over there.
There's nobody out in there, is there?
No, there's no one, and it's a nightmare to get into it. It's sort of like a trellis.
You've got mesh. It's like steel reinforcing mesh that I had to guide my way around in order to get to the window.
What did you see?
I just saw a shape like someone walking up to the window, and then it just disappeared. And then I thought, well, was it a reflection of Carl? And I was like, no, it wasn't. That's why I asked him to move. And then he wasn't there.
Was that you, Janet? Was that you trying to show yourself at the window again?
I wonder. She's on the outside looking in. She said she didn't want us here. No, she did want us here, didn't she? Oh, I can't remember actually now.
She didn't mind us being here, I think was the message.
Right. I just wonder whether she's outside waiting for us to go before she comes back in.
Well, there's one thing we're not all mentioning. We've noticed you're a little bit quiet and subdued. I'm knackered.
I
Yeah.
am.
We haven't been here long, and I'm just
drained.
totally drained.
Absolutely
That's
drained.
what I am as well.
Yeah,
And
I have to
maybe-
keep, leaning on things too.
And I'm just wondering if because the energy combined, our energies combined has been drained, therefore we're not getting as much activity as we normally would.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
Break out the Red Bull.
We have had a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think we've had faces at windows.
I know. The
A couple
knocking
of
and the
times.
tapping, the door.
The door, the
Yeah.
knocking, the tapping. We've actually had a conversation with a dead witch. Who admitted she was bad. She was on the dark side.
Yeah, and she was a witch.
And
And wants a cut of your book.
we had lots of sort of noises and stuff, from different rooms. I mean, this has been on top of that,
What
was that
I
shuffle?
saw a flashing light just there, and there was like a.
I heard the shuffle. Did you hear the shuffle? That wasn't.
It was that.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then there was a flashing light.
I
at
didn't see the
window.
light. I was facing you at the time.
No, there's nothing out there. There's no one coming down there because we're on a.
No.
There's a closed gate.
I wonder if something's trying to draw us outside.
Oh, fucking
That's a
don't say
chilling
that.
thought, isn't it?
It's way too cold for me to be outside.
Right, I think we call it a day. I'm sorry, let's call it a day. Let's pack up and go before anything else bloody well happens.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Well, thank you. We're going now.
Be prepared for anything on the way out. Is all I'm going to
I
say.
know. Jesus, why not our baby this thing?
Right, just give me a second to get
Get
all
back
this shit.
to look at that door. Carl.
Right. Phone check. Keep rolling all the way out, Stu. Just in
I'm
case.
going to, yeah.
Don't throw that at me.
Although we thought this was the end of the investigation, we couldn't have been more wrong. When looking back at the locked-off camera footage, we noticed some spikes in the audio. On closer inspection, we heard some of the strangest unexplained noises. We know that we were alone in the cottage, and that makes what you're about to hear even more terrifying.
Well, I've got my camera pointing right at it. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck off! What the fuck?
That door is just gone like that.
Well, I've got my camera pointing right at it, and it's just could be after you.
It's just making noise. A bit second, it's just making noise.
And it's just could be after you.
It's just making noise. A bit second, it's just making noise.
What's the worst thing to do? Making plans.
I'm hearing tapping.
What's the worst thing to do? Making plans. I'm hearing tapping.
What was that? Like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was that? That's a child's voice.
Although we uncovered some of the chilling mystery of this dark place, there is still so much more hidden. Something is there waiting to be discovered, something malevolent, something dark, something terrifying that lurks within these ancient walls. Something that waits until it will reveal itself. Until next time, sleep tight.
When's part 2? Can't wait to see what part 2 is going to be. Transbishton Hall.
I heard that.
What was that? Whoa.
Sounded like a chicken.
Hello, I'm Yvette Fielding and welcome to Most Haunted. As we've travelled around the world, sometimes we'll investigate a building that has left someone in absolute fear. Sometimes they're frozen to the spot with terror, and some vow never to return to that location ever again. One such place is Bishton Hall.
Although it is believed that a structure stood on these grounds over 900 years ago, the building we see today dates back to approximately 1750. In its time, it has had some very notable families living there. 3 former High Sheriffs of Staffordshire, John Snade, Cecil Stafford Northcote and John Sparrow, a lawyer and magistrate who purchased Bishton Hall around 1776. It was John Sparrow's daughter, Charlotte, who made the greatest impact on the house and the community. In the 1820s, shortly after her father's death, Charlotte devoted her life to improving and renovating the mansion, adding both the east and west wings of this house. So devoted was she to Bishton Hall that she never married in order to keep the house in the family name and not have it passed to a husband's family name, as was the order of things in those days. But it was her service to the local community that is still remembered today. Charlotte believed that all children, regardless of wealth, deserved an education, so she opened a school undertaking the full costs herself. In honour of her work, every year the pupils of Staffordshire Colwich School hold a celebration in her name on her birthday, the 17th of May. In 1954, St Bede's School was opened at Bishton Hall by the Safford Northcotes and ran for over 60 years until its closure in 2018. The mansion is now owned and maintained by Hanson's Auctioneers, who purchased the house in 2019 and, for the first time in the building's history, opened it to the public, making sure that this magnificent house keeps its place in the community's heart. It seems that Bishton Hall's history has made such an impact on the building that the spirits of many who have lived, died or visited still remain and like to make their presence known. Poltergeist activity is rife, doors open and shut on their own, children laughing and footsteps heard, unexplained loud bangs witnessed across the whole building. Dark shadows walk the seamlessly endless corridors and winding staircases. Grey mists mysteriously appear, the feeling of foreboding experienced in different rooms, and the figure of a lady in white, believed to be that of Charlotte Sparrow, manifests all over the mansion. Dark shadows wander the endless corridors and winding staircases. Grey mists mysteriously appear, the feeling of foreboding experienced in different rooms, and the figure of a lady in white, believed to be the ghost of Charlotte Sparrow, and her spirit manifests throughout the whole of the building. Many of the rooms in this building have seen better days, and some still bear the remnants of its past existence. But although its glory days are gone, the disembodied sounds of children crying, whispering and talking still remain, along with loud footsteps and banging doors. Poltergeist activity is rife all over this remarkable building. Objects are thrown, furniture is upended, and toys disappear only to reappear in another part of the building. Well, Glenn, Bishton Hall, what a place. I mean, this has got so much energy in it. As soon as we've walked in, I can feel it. There's so much history here.
There is a lot of history, granted. You feel the energy because it's an old stately home, used to be a school. There's that expectancy, you know? That's what you're going in with. That's what you're met with first off. You know, nothing's actually happened, but you go in there with the expectancy that it's a haunted building, and for my money, it's just a really happy place. A bit dilapidated.
Yeah, it is a very happy place, but I do know that lots of people have witnessed things here, things that have really frightened them. I mean, even the curator's dog refused to go in a certain part of the building. I mean, really had a hard time, barking away, hackles up. And for me, and apparently there was nothing there whatsoever to make the dog feel so uncomfortable. The wonderful woman in white that's seen gliding around the corridors, objects that move, a poltergeist activity, it's all here. And I love old schools. We've had some amazing investigations in old schools. Is it because of the energy? It's so wild and rife. It's fabulous. I'm so excited.
Well, I can see, but yeah. The interesting thing is the woman in white. You know, people say they've seen her. Who are these people? I've not met a single one who said that they've seen a woman in white in this place.
Yeah, but you've only been here for 5 minutes.
Well, I've visited here in the past. I've still not bumped into anybody, even anybody working here, who's told me otherwise. Now, there are, of course, the stories of the poltergeist activity. We've had a Most Haunted Extra where things have fallen off. In an ideal world, we want to capture that happening. It's all very well going past the room and then coming back and there's a doll on the floor, you know, on your return. But we didn't see what happened. And as much as I know there's poltergeist activity, we still don't see the actual motion, and that's what I would love to capture. You know, that is the definitive haunting procedure as far as you know, ghostly activities is concerned.
One of the things that I love is that there has been a building on this land for over 900 years.
So what has happened in that old building, the people that lived here, that died here, and even before there was any bricks or mortar laid here on the land, what happened? You know, were there...
Can't remember watching this one.
You know, the people that died, are they coming back and visiting in a happy way? Or are they really angry and want to harm people?
Well, to give the benefit of the doubt, if there's anything like that going on tonight, if we could somehow establish contact through a Ouija board or any other experiments, then I'd be keen to hear some kind of information come through, and then maybe we can correlate it afterwards and see if there's anything that all adds up, and that would convince anyone that it's a genuinely haunted phenomena that's taking place in this building. As far as it being a school in recent times, it was decommissioned around 2018. Some former pupils have come back to visit, so they can't be visiting as spirits because many of the people who came here are still alive. It wasn't a very old school in that respect.
So Carl and Stuart investigated this place before, and something incredible happened to them, where a doll presumably moved on its own.
Poltergeist activity by textbook definitions, but again, we never actually get to see it. Now, for me, I want to witness something launching from start to finish. I know that's something of a holy grail moment when it comes to paranormal activity, but you know, if I'm walking down a corridor in the basement later, or just walking around any of these rooms with a camera, if I can capture something launching off a shelf, off a mantelpiece, or anywhere else, then that would be absolutely compelling evidence for me.
We have actually had it, you know, and captured it on many different investigations.
But I need to see that for myself, I think.
Yes,
that's the important thing.
You certainly do. But also something that intrigues me. Now, we know Carl and Stuart are very, very brave and they'll go off anywhere on their own. But Stuart had a bit of a problem in one of these rooms. I mean, he really was terrified.
Yeah, but that could be perfectly normal paranoia when it comes to uncertainty. You know, panic attacks can come in at any time on the healthiest of people. It could just simply be that, a bit of a sense of foreboding. These are just psychological events that manifest themselves anyway. You could ask any psychologist and they'd tell you the exact same thing. Plus, it's an old school. Nobody wants to be in an old school after hours, do they?
We do.
Well, with the exception of us, of course. But, you know, essentially that's what those reasons are. And that goes back to me saying about how 9 times out of 10 there could be a rational explanation for it. It's all very well having the fear factor. However, there could be a rational explanation behind it, and that's what we're up against.
The thing that I am going to ask you now, and I know lots of people are shouting at their television screen, is you have been with the Most Haunted team for a number of years now, and you've experienced yourself some incredible, unexplainable things, to the point where I've actually seen you cowering and shaking in a corner. Now, you can say, I don't know what it is, it's unexplainable, you know, is it paranormal? I don't know. But come on, Glenn. Give us a break.
I know what you're saying. Listen, paranormal activity is a real, genuine phenomenon.
Yo, what's up, Ginge? How's it going, man? You've missed the live premiere one. We're on a second one now.
You know that. I know that.
I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10.
Well, come on. I mean, you know, if we're looking into, you know, something shaking or moving, there could, you know, this building it's very old. It is falling apart, like all of us do when we get old.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Uneven floor surfaces. There's parts of the ceiling are caving in. Things just happen in this house because it's decaying. And because people are saying it's a haunted house, then you're going to assume that if you're an out-and-out believer, that it's something spiritual's going on. But it's not always the case, and that's my point.
So you mean to tell me when you've sat down at an old table, like this one, for instance, and it starts shaking, which you love, and there's no logical explanation for it to be doing that, then what is it?
Well, that's the thing. You've said it yourself. There's no logical explanation.
That's so good, Ginge.
It's a
So good, man.
phenomena, but it's a phenomena we just don't understand.
But I love watching your face when it happens.
But I love it, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
So good, dude.
It happens.
No worries, man.
It's knowing what it is, really. That is the $1 million question.
Well, I know what it is. Don't be in denial.
We decided to start the investigation into this vast mansion by splitting up. I sent Carl and Stu to the main house, Greg to the upper floors alone, whilst I took Glenn and Darren to the cellars.
Right, okay, let's get down into the cellar.
Are you excited?
I am very, very excited. Darren is on camera for now, but obviously we'll take that off you in a bit, Darren.
Okay, do you want to go first or shall I go
Get down there. Right. So So down into the cellar.
Yep. Left or right, you decide.
Oh, I don't care.
Alright, let's go this way.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's the matter?
We're met by a ball,
Okay.
just placed so in the middle. I don't know if that was there when Stu was getting his shots earlier in the
I
daytime.
can't imagine it would be. Anyway, we'll ask him.
Yeah.
You all right, Darren?
Yeah, good. Yeah, not too bad for now.
Yeah, mate, they ain't bothered about that, mate. They've stepped beyond that. That idiot's dead now.
Right, I'm going to switch the torch off.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? All right.
Fine. Hello? If there's anybody here, can you come and talk to us, please? I know you can hear my voice. Come towards us now. Hello, I'm Yvette.
I'm glad.
Wow.
I'm
Oops.
Darren.
Come and speak to us. Come and show yourself on this funny thing that Darren's holding. And for any modern ghosts, it's a camera.
Right, well, as you can see, it's Stuart and me. The other guys are, Greg is over to my right, high up. What is that? That might be Greg, because I think the room's interlatched. Probably where we are. There's a door here. And
How's the stream been going, buddy?
there's another room here, and he's over there above us. So they might, halfway through the ceiling, will probably overlap. And this is a remarkable staircase. Now, it's still quite light outside, as you can see from the top there. I mean, we are sort of getting on into the evening, but it's still quite light. So we're going to go through here.
Right, so Bishton Hall. Bits of it are falling apart, and bits of it are like a little museum to the past. This bit's particularly interesting, obviously.
Yeah, it's been good, mate. It's been a bit quick because they've removed PayPal, haven't they? So we're still waiting for that to kick back in.
School back in the day.
But I'm streaming on YouTube as well at the same time now, so multi-streaming.
It's still open until like about 2018 or something like that. So it's
How are the people on YouTube doing, guys?
But you look at these things and you think it looks like it's from 1940s, 1950s. Looks like the war.
So can you please come and talk to us, or perhaps use your voice? Can you say hello?
I could have sworn I heard two taps behind Darren then.
Really?
But they were quite faint, so I don't expect the camera would have picked them up.
I didn't hear it either.
I didn't.
You need enough energy for a ride tomorrow, do you, Shiva? I don't think that's appropriate for this channel, do you? Like, worded that wrong.
There's a ball on the floor. Do you think you could roll that?
That good, she has to prep herself for the entire day.
To stand here and just be quiet, just to get any noises out, so you can hear them. It's very quiet.
I told you she's got OnlyFans. That's a pre-booking.
How do you feel?
Expectant.
Yeah. How do you feel, Darren?
To be honest, it feels a little bit. It's quite calm at the moment, isn't it? But you know when you get that feeling that it's just a bit. There's something waiting. Yeah.
That's what I
Don't know. Yeah.
expected.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Let's go further down.
There's old changing rooms down there, I
Oh
think. so-
God!
Yeah.
Apparently Stuart had something happen before. There's that ball there,
Yeah. The ball hasn't moved. I don't
and there's
think.
these glass bottles here.
See, I'm looking for. I'd love any one of these to just
Yeah.
fly up.
Can you move one of the bottles? Smash something? Make a noise with your voice. Come and say hello.
It's like Ginger's getting involved now.
Oh, look at all these glasses here. Blimey, this is me. Yeah. Let's not hope you smash too many of them. There's a lot of cleaning up to do.
You can throw one at me though.
How much is it setting back, Shiva?
You won't get in trouble.
What's in here?
This is one of the changing rooms, I think. I'm going to turn the light off again.
Yeah. Actually, can you turn it on? Because I cannot actually see.
Right, there you go.
Okay. Oh! Oh!
Now, as I understand it, Stu heard a calamity before.
Yes, he did.
I have seen a still picture I remember tennis rackets being on the floor in the picture. I don't remember the helmets or the bench collapsed. So, but it was quite a few hours ago since I saw the picture, so
Okay.
I couldn't tell you if
We need to check then, don't
we
we?
do, yeah.
Did you do this? Did you do this?
But the frustration was he wasn't in this room.
No. Can you do it again? Come on!
Show us what you're made of.
Come on, throw something. Use our energy now. Make a noise. Slam a door.
Can you scare us out? Can you scare 3 grown-ups out of this room? Do something that will make us leave.
What's behind me?
Showers. Can you turn a shower on? It's me walking. Turn a shower on. Flush the loo.
I just realised I'm just standing in a dark room with no idea what's behind me.
What's behind you? Turn the showers on.
Flush the toilet. You've heard that before.
Yeah. Lock us in. Come on.
I mean, this is particularly freaky because we're certainly not in the business of going into other people's property and destroying it.
No.
Was that definitely up before? I haven't been in this room.
I've been in this room when we've been on an event
Yeah.
with the public, and that was broken, but that was a while ago, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, could have happened then.
but we need to check Stu's.
Yeah, we do.
We can see from earlier shots of the room that the bench was already on the floor.
I do know that when people have been here before and they've done Ouija boards and so on, that they talk about a PE teacher. They talk about a PE teacher who wasn't particularly very nice, but who knows? I don't know. I've not experienced that myself.
And see what's... Because I've not been... This house is like just a continuous labyrinth of corridors and rooms, and they're all full. I mean, literally full to the rafters, with every kind of potential antique, vintage, bric-a-brac that you could possibly ever imagine in one place. I mean, just look, I'm going to turn the top light on, and you look at all of that, right the way down that corridor. There's furniture. No. How are you feeling, Stu?
A bit apprehensive, if I'm being completely honest with you, and it's not me trying to ham anything up. Like I said before, everything that happened earlier on today, I'm only just starting to digest what's gone on now. And what we've been and done, obviously off camera, the things we've said, doesn't help. It helps for the show, you know, to get things going, but I don't even think we needed that, to be honest with you.
No.
But I'm very apprehensive. I've got this gut feeling that something's going to happen.
Let's get into this room.
With? I don't know.
Show everyone.
Yeah, so you don't walk into anything like that. Full of antiques.
Look at it. Every room is just... Now, if there is anything to objects holding paranormal activity, surely this place must be rocking with paranormal activity.
I think you've got a good point there. You've actually got a valid point. You're dead right.
Listen. Hello? It stopped. Can you copy this? Right. Now that is above us.
Have you been through this door?
No.
Do you know where this goes to?
I have no idea.
I've not been this side, so I
Listen.
honestly couldn't say. It's the other end of this corridor.
Listen, it's on here now, listen. That wall right towards you, like that to that door.
Yeah, absolutely. That came down where you had your camera, like an L shape. This is the end of that corridor where you held your camera up before.
Can you move one of the objects in this room?
So I've walked into the room and I've noticed that immediately on the floor. So I'm not sure whether that's something that's been placed there, but I'm going to pick it up. If that was anyone knocking things over, I'm going to stand that there. Can you knock that over again for me, please? Can you knock it onto the floor, put it back there? So it's still a bit light out. It's the problem with doing these things during the summer months. It doesn't get dark until about 10 o'clock, and then it's light again about 4 a.m. So I'm calling out to any spirits that might be here. If you're the spirit of a school child that was here, or a teacher, somebody that was here before this was a school, could you give me some indication that you're here? Bell. Bell. Where's the bell? Hello? Hello? Bells. I know there's a load of bells. That bell is... Right, that bell is swinging, so I'm guessing that's what was ringing. There's another one there which isn't. Hello? Just make sure no one's around. So this is back out into the...
Ooh.
Swung around out there. Is anyone here?
Spooky, spooky.
Right, so there's no one here. Hello? Right, that was definitely going. Hello? Right, so there's nobody here, and that bell was definitely going. And it's still ringing now. Right, I'm going to stay here with that in shot. If that was you making that noise, can you make that bell ring again for me right now on camera? Come on, can you make it do it while I'm standing right here watching it?
Like, get fucked, Felicia.
Oh, this drives me mad. All the time when we're doing these things, there's a noise off or there's a noise behind us or we get a move out of a room and then something happens. We never actually see it. I think Glenn was saying it earlier on. Wouldn't it be great if we could actually just see it happen right here, right now?
It's just quoted two different songs there. Don't Let the Bells End and Right Here, Right Now.
Did you hear that? No. Please tell me you heard that.
I heard that.
Fucking brilliant.
I heard that, but it was very faint, wasn't it?
But it was there.
It was like a...
Yes.
It was like a... It was just a... but really quiet, really
But
quiet.
it was there.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you do it again?
Down there.
What?
Out in the corridor, in the corridor.
Somebody with a torch.
Go for it, go for it. Yeah, I know it's dark.
Hello?
Hang on. I can't... Oh, you're there.
What's that?
Whistle.
Copy me. Did you just say shush?
I haven't
Did you
spoken.
just say shush to me?
No, I haven't spoken at all.
It was there. It was there. I bet it's picked it up on the camera. Did you just say shush?
Yeah. It's like a
Did you
shh.
just say shush?
Do you know what?
What?
I'm also going to
Have
roll
you
this down there.
What? What, Darren?
What is it?
What's the matter?
The ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you just kicked it, Glenn?
No, I'm about to.
Okay. But was it... Because I
was-
mean, I might be wrong, but I had a mental note that it was between two of these
No, I think it was...
slats or something.
As far as I'm aware, it was...
But that's at the
no,
end.
I think Darren's right.
I might be wrong, right? I might be wrong, but there's only us three down here. We're gonna have to watch it back.
to a pitch to be an echo,
Because
yeah,
we're not
definitely.
Obviously, in
Yes, I think so.
they can do that when it's editing, but I was reasonably sure it was further up here, but I don't know.
When we look back at the footage when we first entered the basement, we can clearly see that Darren was correct. The ball was indeed further down the corridor.
What's the matter?
We're met by a ball,
Okay.
just placed so in the middle. I don't know if that was there when Stu was getting his shots earlier in the
I can't
daytime.
imagine it would be. Anyway, we'll ask him.
Here you go, have the ball back.
But what made that noise? Do you know what that sounded like to me?
This right here.
It's
On your head!
something
It comes
else.
fucking flying back at him and takes his face out.
But
Can you make that noise again? Copy me. And I swear, something shushed me. In between me and Darren. Darren didn't hear it, but it was there, and I wonder if we picked it up on camera.
I heard that.
I was totally silent because I
Yeah.
was trying to hear anything at all.
I heard that. What I didn't hear was the first whistle back in
Oh,
the
really?
change
So
room.
you did hear the shush?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
We know you're here. You've just walked around. Can you walk back in the room? Can you walk past Stuart? He's already a bit on edge.
Do you feel offended for what myself and Carl said earlier on today?
That was right there. You feel offended? But it got you out, didn't it? It got you to come to us.
I've got that cabinet.
The temperature's gone a lot cooler.
I say I've got one of them cabinets.
It's one of the things, the hard things to explain to people sometimes is how, obviously we can't show a temperature. I know the temperature guns and all of that, but we can't on this camera show a temperature drop. But it's been quite uncomfortably hot here all day because it's been quite humid, isn't it?
Very, very much so.
And now it's gone quite cold to the point I'd say if it was chilly. Can you move something in this room if you are here?
What have you been up to during the day, Ginge? Been up to, buddy?
Well, as long as I don't break it.
Well, this is what I'm saying, because there's so much valuable stuff in it. If something went over, I'd feel quite bad. But then again, if it did go over, it's a sign that there is a poltergeist here.
Listen. Something walked away.
We're going to come and follow you. We're going to come and follow your footsteps towards that door.
It is, isn't it? Can't see. Oh, cheers, man. Can't see anything. Hello?
I've been sorting the lofted boards out,
Why are you
mate, and
walking
then
away?
decided to cook a roast dinner.
Come closer.
Roast chicken dinner with hot trimmings.
Are you scared of us?
It's been bad weather, I thought. Nice hot roast dinner. Whilst paying bills and shit.
Yeah, I heard it. You sure that's not Glenn? Greg, sorry. You said he was upstairs.
Yeah, he's the other side. He's the other stairs. Hang on a second.
Greg?
Sorry about it, I was too greedy, I ate the fucking lot.
It was like something's walked out of there and walked up the stairs.
I mean, all the trimmings. I think there were about 8 veg on the plate as well. Stuffing, roasties, parsnips,
Going on and on and on.
proper homemade chicken gravy, Yorkshire
That
pudding,
shows you how light it is outside. Wow.
creamy cheesy mash,
And yet more.
and loads of nice crispy chicken.
Can you please walk up these steps here now then? We're
With a
following
glass of red.
you, and it feels like you're following us all at the same time. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's just exactly how it feels. I thought before, when I was in the basement, I probably actually said it on the camera when I was doing the GVs, I felt like there was children.
Well, it was a school, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, of course.
So,
Because of the things they were getting up to, it's probably the same. You see all right there.
Fuming, my day's ruined now.
another room.
There's a bit of chicken left over and some chicken gravy, so that's for hot chicken and gravy sandwiches later.
Good grief.
You know, like chicken
That's
sloppy joes.
Oh, if they're kids.
So come on, if you are here, if that's you trying to make a
Make a fool out of me. Get my attention. Can you make that bell or that bell ring for me right now while I'm putting the camera at it?
Oh, there's a stuffing bowl left over as well, so.
Come on, that was amazing. If we can actually get something on camera actually happening. You see, it's really creaky here on the floor as well, so if there was anyone in here, and I know the rest of the team, I think Carl
There's
and
no
Stuart are
shortcomings
downstairs
here,
in the
mate, when I
basement.
cook food.
I don't know where the other guys
You're
are.
doing
but
it,
they're
you do
certainly
it
not
properly,
here.
you get the
They're
whole
not-
hog.
They're not coming when I call out.
Stand these really small little
But
Sunday
if
dinners
there
that
was
people
anyone,
do.
because
You're
the
gonna do
floors are
it,
so
do the
creaky,
proper
I'd
thing.
hear anything. There's no one in here, the ceiling's falling in, etc.
There's not enough food over the plate, then stack it on top.
Come on, do it again for me. I'm reluctant to go away from the actual bell, because I'll guarantee I'll walk away, and then all of a sudden it'll ring again, and I'll come running out here, and I'm going to leave that door open, so I'll see if anyone's around here, but there's no
Have
one.
you ever had mash
there's no one
and put
here, so
Philadelphia
it's-
in the mash and whip
It's
that
a bit
round?
of a maze, and it's quite easy to get
mate.
lost around here. Remember,
I got shown how to do it once.
earlier on
No,
when I
it's
was walking around,
amazing.
there's a series of doors that are closed and you can't get through. There's nobody else up here. So that door's open. That's the corridor, so that's leading down. That door, if I close this door now, you'll have to see. Hello? I just heard something go bump. I'm not sure whether, I don't know where. I'm not going to go down there.
Oh no, there's that cheese that you can get, that dairy-free one. You can actually grate that up into it into hot mash, and it'll melt into it and whip round.
Was either on top of there or was on top of the thing downstairs. Let me just go downstairs and check. I'll be quiet so as not to interfere with anyone else. Hello? Right. Just there, where that picture of the Pope is where that doll was. And we've got a doll's foot come off, and the doll right there. Now, I think when Carl and Stu were here, they had similar poltergeist activity. If that is you throwing things around, please throw something while I'm here.
There we go, better. Best thing about these extendable arms on the mics.
Come on, that doll has definitely moved, and I think I heard it being thrown, and the fact that its boots come off. Yeah, that probably would have been it, hitting the wall. Sorry, doll, let's put you back where you were, which was down here. And I remember seeing this doll earlier. Let me just put this camera there, so you can see me putting it back. I remember seeing the doll earlier on when I was doing cutaway shots around this location. So I'm sorry about that.
You got some pit stains there showing up on night vision.
Demon doll. Jump off right now as I'm looking at you.
He's jumped off and then puts. I pissed
Or if
myself
it was a
laughing.
spirit, mischievous little poltergeist or something, throw something else at me right now while the camera's right there looking at me. Oh, this is great, but it's so frustrating at the same time. Because we're not seeing anything on camera, we're hearing things, and I'm running down, and it's just driving me mad. Calling out to any spirits who might be here, or upstairs, or downstairs. Please make a noise now so I know where you are. Throw that doll across the room while I'm staring at it. Come on, please, just do it right now.
10 ghost coward mode. Well, the one you missed, the premiere you missed, the door got fucking lobbed at Stuart and it missed. And what he heard was Carl go, "You missed your fucking pussy."
It feels cold. It doesn't feel like anyone's held it. As always, I'm trying to come up with a logical explanation.
So, from an open-minded
They're at Pendle Hill.
skeptic, what's going
Pendle Hill
on?
House, where the witches
Well, we're
are.
getting weird noise phenomena. It's not. I can tell you what it's not, and it's not an echo.
Just listen. Sorry, Glenn.
It's all right.
It's as if somebody's walking behind Glenn, like moving.
It feels like it as well.
Are you there?
Can you throw something behind me, please?
Oh, fuck off.
It's like
One of these they did. It's Wentworth Woodhouse, which is about 10 minutes from me, and that's where they actually caught a ghost on camera as well. They caught it walking upstairs. And they chased after it, and they got up these stairs. It's just a brick wall.
Out of that room, by the way. That's going to be interesting because there's no one in there.
Okay.
You okay? Do you want me to take the camera for a bit?
Let me just change the light on top of it.
That's literally 10 minutes from me.
So that's better. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's such a closed space. Just working.
Then we go there, have a walk around the area and everything.
It's weird.
Come and say hello.
Anybody here with us at all?
There's a step here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Watch that event because that's an invisible step.
Oh no! You see, this is a dead end. But it's a room that is just.
Me and the
rife
kids and that
for
to go up
stuff
there.
to be
I cannot see a damn thing.
No, I can't see anything where I'm
thrown.
standing.
The floor is flat here, so it's just a brick floor. There's lots of heavy objects that could be nicely
Okay.
thrown at us if we're lucky.
If you're here, I'm just showing the ceiling. Glenn, there's Darren. If you're here, can you throw something at us? Shut the door. Kick the ball to us. Come and say hello. Use your voice. Hello.
Bye, Felicia.
Come on, if you're here, demonstrate how powerful you are.
Oh, sorry.
Takes football to face.
Something. Come and say.
That
Now.
was me. That was
Okay.
me again. Just adjusting my weight on my feet.
No. Did you see that?
the shadow.
The
Is
shadow. Now, something has moved
Yeah.
in there. Come and show yourself to us. Walk towards us.
It kind of. It was there,
Yes.
and it just went
Yes.
across there in the corridor
I
area.
missed it on the camera because I was looking at the three of us. Can you do that again? We both saw that, didn't we?
Yes.
Typically.
Walk towards us. Please walk towards us.
Come on, I did ask if you're here to show how powerful you are. Close the door.
Ooh.
That was my tummy.
Oh right. Okay.
Sorry.
Fine. We're on edge now, aren't we?
Yeah,
Because
we
every
are.
noise is something. Yeah.
Come on. Use our energy. Look at our lights. Come on.
Come on. We're in a dead end in the cellar. There's no way of getting out. If you're going to do something, now's the time to do it. Either to Glenn or to Yvette. Like either one of those two, I'm prepared to sacrifice.
Not the laughing cavalier there. Come on. Do your worst. Works for
Come on, take one of them out. It's fine.
Can you hear that bell in the distance?
Are you sure?
Yes, there it was again. Now it was definitely a bell, and it was there. Can you hear that bell? Can you hear that bell? Can you hear that bell? Can you ring the bell again?
Can you ring all of them?
What do we have to do to make you do something? Please, 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 please do something. Can you show yourself? Point the camera there. Shut the door. Smash something.
Throw that ball back.
Yes, come on. That was your stomach, wasn't it, Darren?
That was, yeah, that was nice.
Don't just wait for Carl and Stuart to come down here. Do something for us.
Yeah, come on. Should we go back out?
Yeah.
Does somebody else want to take the
Yeah,
camera
yeah,
now?
I'll take it. Yeah, go for it. You guys go.
I can't see, so you're going to have one of you with
Yeah,
it.
you need to remember the step as
Yeah.
well, the little step, because that's gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see it, Darren?
I can see it perfectly. Yeah, it's good.
Come on now.
Left or right?
Did you just make a... Shh. Did you just make a noise then?
I was breathing.
Do it how you were. No. Did you make a noise?
No noise at all. But I don't know if I heard anything because there's too many walking.
It was like somebody talking,
Really?
but like in a whisper.
Could it not have been an echo?
Like you know, it's like that type of thing.
Yeah. Great.
Hello. Come on, throw something. Show yourself on the camera.
This room's weird.
Oh, nice. A propped up crucifix.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that can only mean one thing. God bless this house.
Got low ceilings.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
It's a pipe, I think.
It's a big. It is. It's a big pipe. It's just.
Come on. If there are any children here, come and play. Mind you, why you'd want to be in a cellar, I do not know. Listen. That's a bird outside. I thought I could hear a child, but then I realised it was a little bird going, woo woo. That's my bird impression.
How does it go?
Very bad one. Woo woo.
Toys.
So Tonka here, isn't it? Bloody hell.
We weren't rich enough to have Tonka when I was a kid.
It was all Tonka growing up.
There's toys here. Can you move one of the toys? What about a jigsaw puzzle? A Wendy house. Wow. Crumbs, look at all of this.
That was weird, dude. That was at my other house.
Worth a fortune, that stuff.
Come on, play with the toys if you want to communicate.
But I can't find it.
I feel like I'm being
Can't find the
watched.
clip.
Do you get that sense or not?
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable, I have to say. I do feel uncomfortable.
It's almost like I'm not welcome.
Yeah. Well, you must feel that quite a lot.
And I watched it back.
That's happened, I'm not going to lie.
What's in there?
Binoculars.
just-
Lenses, they're all lenses.
Right, that's just stuff.
Brilliant.
Come on, wouldn't you like to play with one of these toys? Oh, they're in great condition.
So any children, I know there's children here now. I'm not psychic, but yeah, I'm guessing there's children with us. There are some big toys here, made of metal. Tonka toys. If you want to come and play with them, you're more than welcome. Me and Carl will play as well. Look, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got one each. All you need to do is come through this door here,
Or there.
open that door, and it starts with moving this door handle. Come and show us that you're here. We can hear your footsteps. We've heard them coming up the stairs.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
I heard that loud and clear. Something moved, something shifted, didn't it?
Yeah.
The trouble is, because there's so much stuff around, you don't know what's moved.
It is, dude. Can we get on that?
You have to be so careful with this one.
I wouldn't know.
What
Hello?
the fuck was that? The door card. That was the door handle.
Hello? What no person.
That was the door.
Yeah. You said all you have to do is come through the door.
Through the door, I said. There's a door handle, all you need to do is twist it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you've come in now. Maybe you're already in this room. Well, if you are, thank you very much. We reacted a few minutes ago to something that moved in this corner, but we can't see what it is that's been moved or shifted because there's so much stuff around. It's very difficult for us to find out.
Yeah.
Can you please move that something again? Come on. Furniture.
I'm not moving a muscle.
I'm supposed to play this down. Something's creaking.
Come in.
Where's it coming from, that car?
Seems like it's coming from that unit that's behind us, goes back to us.
Corner, but the trouble is, if we move, we're going to make too much noise. Stay here.
It's like it's coming from. If you're here, open one of those drawers. Cool, 'cause it's stopped now, isn't it?
Exactly. It's one of those, if we stayed in exactly the same position, it would have carried on. But you're damned if you do, either way. I don't know what to do for the best now.
I reckon, why don't we get everyone together and let's just, shall we see if we can get everyone together and let's all go in one big group?
I think so.
Because stuff's happening. It's not, I wouldn't say it's terrifying, but it's edging on sort of scary stuff.
They've got the capability of understanding what we're saying and what we're asking
Yeah.
them to do. I believe that noise, that door, I could be wrong, but I do believe that was someone coming through there.
Yeah, well, it was definitely, the handle went and there's no one behind there.
No. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Thank you.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you close that.
The fuck was that? Whoa!
Is that something just hit you then?
No, it's a big smack in here.
Toys on the
Hello?
floor.
Oh shit.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hey!
Carl, that was on there.
It's still moving, it's still moving.
We walked out of this door.
I don't know how I was. I think I might have walked backwards.
I got to about here. You yelled. I turned around thinking something had just hit you or you'd done something.
I was just behind you there, and I've come straight back in. And that.
You spotted it. I didn't. What the fuck?
Well, if you're here,
Is anything else maybe? No, they're still in the same.
can you put it back?
That can't be right. Well, it can be.
Look at the end. It's still
Still swinging the bucket.
It's not been knocked off because it's upright. If it was on its side, and it travelled. Actually, just hang on to that a sec, Stu.
I've got it. All yours.
Well, I mean, it's not heavy, but it's not the lightest of.
What would you say that weighed in kilo in bags of sugar? Let's say. Keep it. Couple of bags of sugar. So it's not light then.
No. But look, if I've just placed that back on there.
I've got it all on camera.
On my phone? I'm just saying, is there any way we could have walking past?
No. Even if that rolled off, Carl, it's going to end up on the floor. There.
It's going to do that, isn't it?
Of course it's going to do that, absolutely.
It's ended there.
Yeah, that's been placed there. That's them wanting us to come back.
I just think let's get everyone together and let's do it with everyone. I think everyone's energy, because you've all split up.
Yeah, no,
Let's get
absolutely.
everyone's energy,
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right, I'm going to get you in shot. I'm behind the camera, Carl's in front.
Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
Got the door in shot. Because we're waiting for it, it's not going to do it. Let me get down there, you stay where you are.
Right behind you. God, there's so much work needs to be done.
That's incredible, isn't it? That is good.
I can't remember, that was footsteps that brought us up.
There's so much going on, you haven't got time to talk about what's just happened, because before you do that, you've moved on to the next phase then.
I feel like that wooden beading they've got on the walls.
We've got some poltergeist activity going on. Come on, is there anything here? Please give me an indication. Show me something right now on camera. Come on. Turn the taps on, knock this photo frame over. Throw something at me. Move this radiator which is fixed into the ground. Make a noise somewhere. Come on, please give me something. Right, I'm going to go back upstairs because that's where it all started. And I'm going to do that classic thing of ignoring it and seeing if it being ignored is what makes it happen. So that's where the doll is, on the side there. That's where I found it. So heading back upstairs, calling out as I go. Try and keep away from everyone that's downstairs. So calling out to any spirits that might be here. Walking back now past the bell. Can you make that bell ding for me again, please? Come on, while I'm standing here pointing the camera at it. Oh, it's so annoying. I'll go back through to the room that I started in again and I'll call out. See, the floor's just so noisy. If someone was up here, I would hear them because the floor is just creaking and banging and everything. I'll leave that door open as well. I'll go down to this room.
Is that him burping then, or was that?
So once again, calling out to any spirits who may be a little bit shy. Can you throw something off the shelf here? Can you affect any of the toys in this room? Please just don't ring the bell again and make me go running down there. So calling out to any spirits that might be here. I mean you the utmost respect. Don't mean you any harm, just love to try and communicate with you. So if there are spirits of any teachers or students who used to come here, if there are any spirits of anything connected to the building that was here before the school or to the land that's here, that's always been here, can you give me some indication that you're here? Can you make a noise? Can you reveal yourself to me? Can you throw something? Move something? So, the cross is still there, that's not been moved. Call me off somewhere else, make a noise somewhere else, and then I'll run off, come back, and then move that cross while I'm gone. There are some beads here, I think rosary beads or something. Can you knock those onto the floor? Or would that be disrespectful? Are you a good girl or a good boy or a... God-fearing teacher that would never do anything like that. Come on, if you are here, please give me some indication that you're here. I'm going to pop the camera over here in the corner. So that should get a pretty good view of the room. If there are any spirits here, please come forward, please communicate with me. Please give me some indication you're here. Can you move anything? Can you close the door? Can you knock any of the items off the side? Can you make the cross fall over?
Old fashioned. It's like a mirror painting. Mirror paint on the light bulb.
I'm hearing a tweeting noise, but I'm not sure whether it's just a bird. A bird either stuck in the fireplace, which would be horrible. Anything in there?
I think it's sealed up. You hear horror stories of birds getting trapped in
That
chimneys,
old
don't you?
fireplace. Love smell.
I'm hearing what sounds like a chop, chop. I'm not sure whether it's a bird that's nested in there or is stuck. Can't see anything.
Is that it? Are you there, spirit? Come on, please come out and play. I'm hearing tapping and thumping noises, but I'm not sure whether it's just the railway with the train going past quite quickly a couple of miles away. I was trying to come up with a logical explanation for when things happen. So that bell, no idea, unless there's somewhere else in the building that someone can be activating the bell from. There's a whole raft of them downstairs. I'll check as I head back out to see if there's any way of anyone setting anything off and whether someone was just, you know, doing the classic of, can you make the bell ring like this, and setting it off up here. So I'll go back down and I'll reconvene with the other guys, see if they've set the bell off or had any activity. I'll go back and check on that doll downstairs. Go and set the bell off right now while I'm pointing at it. Right now. Go on, last chance. Make the bell go ding. Oh, it's so frustrating. Nothing happens when you're right there looking at it. Let's go and see if that doll is still in the same place. Not on the stairs. Yeah, it's still there. Right, I'm going to head back downstairs and see if I can meet up with the other guys and get them to tell me if they were ringing any bells. Just listen out for them. I think they're downstairs in the cellar. So I'll try not to interfere with their vigil, but if I can hear them coming up. So this is back downstairs, just above where the cellar is.
Fuck me, that's a lot of bells.
Guys, I believe, are down there. I might go down there, but there's a whole bunch of bells up here at the top. But I believe they've all been deactivated, so I'm not sure. You know, if Carl or Stuart or Yvette, Darren, anyone else was down here, Glenn, and they said, can you make the bells ring like this? And they pulled the cord, whether that would set one of the bells off upstairs. So I'll,
Shall we try back down there
Yes,
again? See if
I
that
think
ball's
so.
moved.
Yeah. In here, I don't know whether it's because I don't know what
Doesn't
it
feel
is.
too-
No. But when we first went in, do you agree, Darren? We sort of felt a bit on edge, didn't we?
It was, yeah, it felt, it's that feeling, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Tom.
that feeling that something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ball's still down there.
Yeah.
Did we go into the very end changing room? I don't think we did.
No.
Let's go down.
No, let's do it.
Come on now. Hooray! Energy, energy, energy. Come on.
Time for some games.
Come on, let's have a game. Come on. Hooray! We're going to play. Bit of tennis, bit of football.
Time.
Come on.
There's an old rugby ball there.
Rugby ball there.
Rugby ball.
Time to have a shower.
It's our whipping time.
Right then.
It's a tennis ball in the middle of the showers.
There's another one of these off them.
Oh yeah, what's going on? That's not happened recently. What does that mean? Not while we've been here anyway.
No. I just need something.
Come on, please. Please do something for us. Can you throw something
This is
now?
what, part 1 of part
Roll
2?
the ball
Oh, it is. This is part 1.
in the room behind Darren, so it touches the back of his legs.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Come
There's
on.
the ball. Still where we left it. Come on, roll it through here.
Yeah. Come on, let's play.
Can you throw that rugby ball? Let's see if we can get a try.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. What was that?
Did you not hear that?
Please.
That was like it was like a really low kind of
Grumble?
yeah, like a
Like a growl. It was a growl.
Yeah.
whir.
Yes.
Something like a whir.
You heard that?
Sorry, I forgot to.
That's on camera.
I
That's
forgot to film
fucking
that.
brilliant. What?
No, it's filming, but I forgot to get you in shot. I was
Jesus
I was
Christ.
just filming your chests. Sorry.
Why?
Because I was too busy thinking
Whatever
about
floats your boat,
the.
Darren.
I was thinking about the noise that I just heard, and I forgot that I was
So
over the
we've got
camera.
that. We
Yeah.
both heard that.
Yeah.
It sounded very close to me, did that?
Yeah,
sounded
it
like it was
was.
right behind you, Darren.
Yes. Can you do that again? What's that noise?
Corridor to the right.
Yes.
I don't know, but I heard something. It was like
Go,
like the air. I don't know, like the air kind of being expelled from something. Yeah.
I hate growl in the ear.
Let me just bang these pipes, see if there's anything that could come through the here.
Well, pretty well insulated them.
That was a growl.
It was a growl. Yeah.
Now I know that's.
Oh, was that you?
What?
That noise.
That was your feet.
No, it was not my feet. That was definitely not my feet. I promise
your
you.
feet, wasn't it?
I promise you that was not my feet.
Well, it was somebody sliding something.
Yeah, it sounded like it, but it was not. That did not happen.
Just slide your foot. That's the noise it was, I'm sure it was.
I didn't do that. It was a growl. Yeah.
Now I know that's.
Oh, was that you? It was a growl. Yeah.
Now I know that's.
Oh, was that you? It was a growl. Yeah.
Now I know that's.
Oh, was that you?
That was like
Right, that's
Pete.
why it shocked me so much.
Yeah.
Because I stepped.
Okay.
I just walked, and as I walked, it went.
Right. It wasn't
It wasn't a natural noise that my feet would make in that moment.
You know, don't you,
Yeah,
when you've
absolutely.
experienced something.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Can you make that noise again?
If you like seeing us spooked, you're doing a very good job. So keep doing what you're doing.
No, you're not doing a good job at all.
Well, try a bit harder then.
Come on.
That noise.
Hello?
Copy me.
Come on. Who is it? Where are you? Come on out. Come on out of the shadows. Where are you? There's something in here with us. Or somebody.
Or something.
Too many noises.
Yeah.
Just behind me. Up there.
Yeah, let me get you in shot.
Not a pipe noise.
Could it be mice?
Possible, but it sounded like it was coming from up, and we're in a barrel vaulted ceiling, which is hard for that noise to get through, isn't it?
Come on. Smash a glass. Throw something. Please. We want more.
Come on, use the energy now. Use
Yeah.
the energy that we've got here together.
Yeah.
Pick something up, get it on camera, do it where we can see it in this area, where everyone can see it, so there's no question as to where it is, what it's coming from. You know, is it behind us? It's right here. Do it here.
Yeah.
Get one of these glasses.
And throw
Move
it.
it now whilst we're standing away from them.
Throw something at Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Just like a sponge or something. Yeah.
A sponge?
Yeah.
Come on. You might be thinking, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I might harm you. I might this. But we're asking you, in all sincerity and with politeness, please, we are asking for you to move objects, for you to use your voice. I know that you can hear us and I know that you can see us. So please do us the honour of scaring us shitless. We would really like that.
There'll be no detention.
Gives me night terrors, but what the hell?
But you're not on your own.
No. What are you hearing, Dan?
Sounded like a chicken. Sorry, but it sounded like a chicken.
I don't think I've ever heard anything like that in all my years of investigating.
It went like cluck, like that. As soon as it did, which is why
sounded like a
why
chicken.
If you hadn't have asked me, I probably wouldn't have said.
It sounded like a chicken.
It sounded exactly like a chicken. Sorry, I apologise if you are the ghost of a chicken. I'm very sorry. Right, I didn't mean to offend you in any way.
And do you know what? A lot of people, when they see us laughing, a lot of people are saying, oh gosh, you should be concentrating. Laughter is fantastic energy. So if ever you're on a ghost hunt and you don't laugh, please laugh because the energy is building all the time.
A lot of times you have to do it when you're in
90% of people, when they're scared, laugh.
Insane,
Yeah, you would. Yeah. Come on now. What's that noise? I heard it. Tap, 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 tap.
Hey now, a rock star. Game on.
Can you do this? As we're walking out, can you do this?
If that's moved.
I have moved. I like my wine. Come on now. Make that noise. As we're
Why
walking
would you
out.
stack wine glasses
Just
that
make
way?
that
They're supposed to be
noise.
upside down, and champagne flutes.
Well, if it's not for us, maybe the next people that come down here, you can make that noise. Or roll the ball. We're going now.
Thanks for the growl.
Thank you for the growl. That was fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, we're leaving now.
We're leaving.
Time's up
Just
now.
to let you
Yeah.
know, I'm the last one in.
Yeah, and the last one out.
You want to throw something now? Is the time? Okay, suit yourself.
I cannot wait to hear that growl back.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm very
Yeah.
excited about that. Well done. Come on. Upwards and upwards. And those bells. I could have sworn we heard those bells. See, they're only here,
Yeah,
so we would have heard them.
that was this gate.
That was the door.
Okay. Let's get those bells. Oh, yeah.
Go on, move the bells. Just as we're leaving. Go on, move one of the bells. Please.
End of part 1.
Until next time, sleep tight.
That's the one we watched earlier on. Part 2. Go. Rude not to watch part 2. In my head, all of a sudden I've just got, hey now, you're a rock star, get your game on. That song's lodged in my head now.
Welcome back to part 2 of our investigation into the very haunted Bishton
Sorry,
Hall.
I had my camera on.
This is what's happened so far.
Bitch.
1, 2, 3. What was that?
Come on.
An asshole. Ginge is officially classed as an ass.
I'm not moving
Come in. Where's it coming from? That seems like it's coming from that unit that's behind that goes back to us. But the trouble is,
Could you give me some indication that you're here?
There's the bell. There's the bell. Where's the bell? Hello? Hello? Bell.
It's not changed. We just felt sorry for you.
That bell is... Right, that bell is swinging, so I'm guessing that's
But
what
that bell end's moving.
Did you just say shush?
Let you close that.
fuck was that? Whoa!
That was a growl.
It was a growl. Yeah.
Now I know that's.
Oh! Was that you?
What?
That noise.
So wanted.
I feel quite bad, but then again, if it did go over, it's a sign that there is a poltergeist here.
Listen.
door. If I close this door now, you'll have to see. Hello? I just heard something go bump. I'm not sure whether, I don't know where. I'm not going to go down there for the simple route. Hang on, there's a doll on the stairs.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I wouldn't know.
What
Hello?
the fuck was that? The door card.
Can you copy me? Did you hear that?
I could have sworn I heard two taps behind Darren then.
Hello? Stopped. Can you copy this?
That was on, Carl, that was on there.
It's still moving. It's still moving.
What's the matter?
The ball?
Yeah.
Have you just kicked it, Glenn?
No, I'm about to.
Okay. But was it? Because I might be wrong, but I had a mental note that it was between two of these
No, I think it was...
slats or something.
Right, that was definitely going.
With activity increasing, we decided to continue all together and go further into this amazing building, where some of the team get very disorientated. Okay, we're all together. Carl's on camera, Greg's on camera, the Stuart, and you've got your...
Computer for EVP.
Okay, and I've got the original EMF meter, which is very exciting. And Darren, you have nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you can lead the way.
Just braveness. Now that EMF meter is what's giving us the ticking sound, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So if there's anything, there's no, in certain parts of the building, there's no electricity. So if something,
So what was? Oh yeah, sorry. What happens when it does
so
that?
everything has an EMF reading, everything, even we do. We're surrounded by electromagnetic fields. And if we're sort of wandering around, and for some bizarre reason, if the machine suddenly starts making a really loud noise now,
You've always wanted ginge.
it's giving off a huge reading that's infiltrating the EMF meter, which means that there could be a spirit that's interacting with
Because
the
we've
field.
used them before, but I've never.
Well, I like this because it's the original, and I like the fact that it's
Tight.
yeah, it's a great noise when it goes off as well.
Yeah.
Which way?
Anyway, you want.
Yeah.
Lots of clutter.
It's a right maze, is this place, isn't it?
Which door to go
There's
through?
like 200
How
doors.
many doors are there?
Plenty of
Oh my
options.
God! I have no idea where.
No, not that one. Goes to instant death.
Oh God, that just goes around.
Like toothache. Like toothache.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. It's just a cemented wall, if you look.
Fantastic.
Is there anybody here?
Oh wow.
Where's that go?
Is that another room?
We've got shovels and wooden shovels.
Was that the EMF speaker?
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's shoes, doesn't it?
Listen.
Footsteps above us.
And the EMF's just died.
Yeah, if you don't press it again, it should go off. Or does it just send someone off?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. Listen.
That's weird that it coincided with the footsteps starting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Footsteps are still going, by the way.
Yeah.
Here.
Sound like above us.
It is up. Should we look? Should we go upstairs? Can we
Listen.
No, that's in the steps or the footsteps. Don't go
The
anywhere.
steps. Can we not go any higher?
No, we can go higher. The steps work, but we don't know where the footsteps are coming
Well,
from.
they're not coming from
Can we go
above us.
higher?
We can have a look.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, to be honest.
We're going to have to work out how to do this, aren't we? Because there's about 100 rooms in here. So we're directly opposite
The orangery.
that back bit. Okay, right. Yeah, let's do
We're at the
it.
back of the house.
Let's do it.
Oh, the technical tips. We're
No, there's no stairs.
near the
Unless
back
you
of
go-
it.
you go through here.
Look at the ceiling, though. Wow. That's come down recently.
Is that the EMF going squeak? It just sounds like a pair of trainers.
Listen.
That was me. That was mine. Just
Okay.
let me talk.
Okay.
Right.
This is a total. I think we're just going back where we came from, aren't we?
Yeah, we've just done a full circle.
Absolute maze, isn't it? And every room's just full of stuff.
I don't know how to get higher.
This is a
You,
nightmare.
to get higher, you have to go across to the other side. So
Or
go.
round and up.
So go straight ahead of it,
Right.
which takes us back into that room that we were first in. And then you know that door that I said leads to instant death.
Is it that one?
Go through the door that leads to instant death,
Right.
which is in the far corner of the room, and then head right. And that'll take you.
You all right?
Sorry.
That'll take you to where the room with the sinks are. Yeah,
There is no upstairs from here.
there's not on this side, so you have to go over and then up and across. Because if it's coming from where I think it's coming from, and it was above us, it'll be in the kids'
You
toy
can see
room.
the windows there,
Yeah.
so there must be.
It's
It
this-
must be.
It's the kids' toy room, which
Yeah,
is up
the
there.
kids' toy room. God, how do you know this?
Because I've been up
This
there
pla-
earlier on.
Yeah, no, but how do you know where you are? I mean, I'm lost already.
Well, let's go to the kids' toy room then.
You know when I was saying earlier on about how the building's dilapidated and things happen and you put it down to paranormal activity because you're in a haunted house? That was definite footsteps. That was a completely different sound to what I was trying to articulate earlier. So it's either someone is up there or...
But they can't be up there.
Well, that's my point. Let's go and see.
There shouldn't be anyone
There
up
shouldn't be
there.
anybody up there.
Left here.
Straight on. You alright?
Fuck.
All right?
What was that?
Something fell, but we don't know.
I was just holding the door for Carl to
Yeah, I know, because she was right next to me.
There's so much stuff. Is it just something falling over?
Is it a stick?
Ah, the stick.
Carl?
Stick.
Carl!
Stick on the floor.
Was it that?
Was that not?
Let me
I don't
just...
know.
Look, I don't remember it being on the floor, but... Did it sound like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Did it?
Could have been.
Left here.
Straight on. You alright?
Left here.
Straight on. You alright?
Left here.
Straight on. You alright? But where was it?
I don't know where it was.
Because if it was leant against something and we just knocked.
Yeah.
It could have been the vibrations on the floor.
Could
Yeah.
have been.
But then again,
Did anyone see it when we walked in?
I suppose it could be sound.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, come up with a logical.
It could be the same.
Come up with the normal before we jump to paranormal, like Glenn's saying.
But we walked through this room before and nothing, and now we just walked through it again to go out there and then something.
I'll tell you what, why doesn't everyone leave? I'll
Okay.
on camera.
I'll open the door for everyone now.
No, Darren stole your glory. Selfish man.
Thank you.
Straight on.
Thanks.
So through that door and then turn right and you'll see
Me and Stu were right next to each other.
Yeah, and I was right next to
Yeah.
down the steps to the right
I'll just come through.
and then you'll see stairs leading up on the right.
Nothing?
So we head up the stairs there and then we double back on ourselves and go up over the top. And it'll take us to
Yeah.
the room above will have been the kids' toy room.
To get some bearings now.
How's
Is that the
that?
doll?
That's the doll. And that doll was here where Yvette was. I was upstairs.
I got GVs of that before.
I did as well.
That's all I've got with that doll.
Yeah.
That's not the doll that moved when I was here, was it?
No, that was in the other room.
That was in the kids' toy room upstairs, I think.
Yeah, but I know that, but that's not the doll, is it?
No.
It's a
No.
different doll.
So that's been there all day. I got shots of it, Stu got shots of it. When I was upstairs earlier on, I heard a bell ring and then I heard a thunk came down and it was that doll was on the stairs there where Yvette is now. That's the corridor, so that's leading down. That door, if I close this door now, you'll see. Hello? I just heard something go bump. I'm not sure whether, I don't know where. I'm not going to go down there for the simple route. Hang on, there's a doll on the stairs.
That?
That doll was there, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, this doll never moves.
Can you move the doll again? Move the doll again for us.
Do it whilst we're watching.
Yeah, do it right now while we're putting all the cameras at it.
The bangs.
Listen.
I don't think we'd hear it from there.
I'm going to start this
To
recording.
hear it, we'd have to be upstairs
He was talking.
and across.
They were definitely,
Oh, right, okay.
like really like thuds. Can you copy this?
Yeah. One. Just heard them. I think there was either 2 or 3.
Can you copy that?
Yes, can hear that.
It sounds like it's coming from down here to me.
We can't get through that door. I tried earlier.
Yeah, it's locked. That's locked with a key.
Yeah, it's where the footsteps were.
Yeah.
We go to where the footsteps
Yeah,
were.
let's go.
I've just started the computer recording as well now, so
Okay.
if any spirits listening and you want to talk, the device I'm holding will hear you.
This way?
Straight across. Through the open door. On the right hand side, you see the bell above the door.
Yeah.
That's the bell that went off earlier on.
Okay.
And I could see it ringing. I could see it swinging after I got down here. And then I went back and then it rang again.
Can you do that for us?
So straight on, end of the corridor, turn left. So this open space is where we were looking up a second ago.
Oh, this is where the,
Yeah.
that's what we were looking at.
And the
I was
door.
filming in here. I'll just show you now. Who's put that in the fireplace?
I don't know.
Cross. That, as you can see, Yvette, that cross there, you can see the outline.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Put your torch on it so I can get a shot of it in daylight.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I've
Wow.
taken the pictures of them and sent them to Carl and Glenn. Right, this is what I was telling you about before. I was literally here with the camera and sticks, and I was just doing a GV. I was just going to do a pan, and I just said the countdown for the edit: 3, 2, and then just as I was about to do a pan, that cross landed on the floor. 3, 2. Right, guys, I've literally just hit record. I've literally just said 3, 2, and I was about to pan.
There was a bit
and
of a
that
pause between
has
3 and
just-
2 then.
It's just landed on the floor.
It's 3, 2,
But I
and
don't
then
know who's
pause.
moved it now because
I
it's on
moved
there.
I moved
You
it
did
up
that.
because I saw it there on the floor, and I was
Right.
in this room and saying, "Look, there's artifacts around here. I'll put that there.
Yeah.
Can you make it?" And that's when I heard the bell go.
Right.
And that's when I let it out.
Okay.
Well, let's.
And that's where the doll.
Right. Okay. So now we know
Came to
everything.
fruition.
We're in the right part of the building for where we heard the footsteps. So let's all be quiet now. There's knocking going on. Yeah.
It sounds like he's moving behind me.
Yeah.
Switch it. Is it on? Why don't some of us go in that room? Some of us stay in this room.
Shall I switch the
Where do you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want me to stay near or
Yeah,
go
I
next
think
door?
you stay there.
You won't believe the sounds that was coming out of that.
That can't make a sound. It's broken.
Oh, can it not?
No.
Watch it back in the edit.
Look, it's not. Listen, it's not on.
I know. Right. I'm just going to talk to them. Thank you very much for everything you're doing. I do appreciate it very much. You're very kind. To be honest, I actually don't know. Right, guys, listen to that. I'm going to shut my mouth.
That sounds like a grandfather clock, not that little thing.
There's nothing. That. The noises we're hearing now is coming from the inside of this clock. Nothing is moving. Everything is still. I've not even touched this clock. Wow. That's incredible. Holy shit.
Look, it's not even chiming when I go to.
Watch it back in the edit.
What
when I
if
was
you
doing
move it?
shots.
I wonder, listen.
I just thought of something.
Go on.
3 of us.
Hmm?
The original team.
I know.
Yeah?
Listen.
Listen.
Can you come and say hello?
If they could trigger that grandfather clock so we could hear the difference.
Is it?
Honestly, yeah, it really is.
It's like something running.
Come and say hello.
I hope this is picking that up because
Can you move something in this room? It's coming from here.
I've not moved. I've just turned that cross back. Well, let me show you
Where it was before. I've taken that off the fireplace to put it back to see if that moves again.
Just a little bit. No, we've got knocking. Yeah. Come on now.
To the spirits, I know there's someone here. There has to be. Earlier on today, this wooden cross, which I've just placed back, that moved from this point to here. This clock, which you know about, was chiming and making sounds that it shouldn't make because this clock's broken. And also there's a doll on the floor which you placed there.
It's like around this area, around here.
Just gonna get our feet then, Sean.
It's like walking.
If you're here, we think we know you are. I haven't heard the clock chiming yet. Can you make it chime now? Can you move this cross?
Please move the cross. Please do something for us in this room, in this house.
The walking around is fantastic. We really do appreciate
Thank you.
it. But
Thank you so much. But as always, we want more. There's no fluctuations whatsoever with the EMF meter.
were you on a vigil or were you doing GVs?
Just doing GVs.
I don't think you did this vigil.
I can feel it. I'm not medium. I keep saying all this, but because of what happened,
Yeah.
I know there's stuff up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the more you think we've been doing this for 20 years,
Yeah.
you've got to be feeling something.
Of course you
Yeah,
are.
of course you are.
You know
God
when
bless you. God bless you.
Why did that stop there?
I think it's probably gives itself a certain amount of time,
Without
and
any
then if nothing
fluctuation.
happens, it turns itself off. I'm only saying God bless you because there's sort of a lot of religious
Absolutely.
artifacts.
Of
in
course.
there, yeah. Come on, do something for us. Can you copy me? What?
Oh,
What did you see?
did you hear that?
No, what did you hear?
Like a little bit of like a laughter, a hiccup.
Oh, hopefully where the
It was-
EVP could have picked it up.
It was literally a.
Oh, brilliant. What?
Oh,
Yeah, that.
did you hear that?
Little giggle.
Can you do that again?
What's that?
I'm not moving a muscle.
Everyone stood still.
Oh my God. What is that? What is that? Where are you?
Do you not get the sense of being watched?
I think there's something. Stewie, come here, hear this. Listen. It's like the walls are creaking, listen.
I can hear it.
It's cracking.
What is it?
It's not the ceiling.
What is it? Is it the wall?
Hello?
Listen to that. Listen.
We sure? Anything?
It's like everything's cracking. It's like.
The floor, the walls and the ceiling.
It's not that.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's really creaky, isn't it? Can you use a bit of that? Yeah, I can see it on the. It's bouncing.
No one say anything now.
Can you stop making those sounds? We know it's not the building falling down if they can stop making the sounds.
I want to put the EMF meter on, but I don't want to be a pain in the neck because I know it makes a lot of
Can we
noise.
just follow up from what Carl just asked?
Yeah.
Can we have lots of those sounds, please? As many sounds as you can muster. Louder.
Still. It's like being on a deck of a ship.
Can you turn around and walk to the dolls and see the device with the green lights on the bed? Walk to that funny device in the doll's room and make a noise into it.
Are you guys totally perfectly still?
Yes.
But I'm not moving.
Not moving a muscle.
Literally.
That's insane. It's just constant, isn't it?
It's
I think it's building to something.
Can't point the camera in the direction. Can you throw one of those dolls like you did before? Right at me.
I can't see the computer, but did you say it was picking up all the sounds? Can you go to that device? It's called a computer. Can you make some noises into it?
Talk to us.
What's your name?
Make those noises again. Please. Make it louder.
Oh, this is all moving.
Make it louder, make it louder. Make it louder, make the whole hall creak.
Something's being dragged now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Okay, now.
What else can you do?
Oh, this is great. Don't ask it to do anything else. This is fabulous. Can you do it more?
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a mattress with old springs. It's got that sound to it. It's in the grounds, but it seems like it's in the air.
It sounds like the floor was moving. Can you show yourself? Can you show yourself on our cameras?
What the fuck was that?
You
That was me just shifting my weight. That's all.
This shook. The sound I heard, but this shook. There, I'm just going to move my foot.
Oh, hang on.
That's me.
No.
That's the
Oh.
DMF.
Why has it stopped?
I think it does it after a
It
while.
shouldn't stop if it's picking up EMF.
It should carry on.
It should
Yeah.
carry on.
Right.
Fuck.
I'm not moving.
This is incredible.
It's amazing, yeah. Do you remember that scene in Alien?
I'm looking at that bookcase behind you, Yvette.
Is that moving?
No, but could it be?
No.
No, it's not. It's going in front of us.
If I stand here, now this is me moving, okay? Be very brave, only because you're with me.
Go on, Brad.
Can you walk towards me? Can you make the floor move underneath my feet?
That's a big yes.
Are you feeling that, Carl?
I'm not feeling it, I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
The problem is, it sounds to me, though I know it's coming from the floor, but it sounds like it's more sort of here.
Yeah, let's keep concentrating on it.
Thank you for this, by the way.
Okay. Can you do it more?
It's right under my feet.
Yeah. Let me get ahead of you.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. I'm purposely leaving my feet in exactly the same position, but not moving.
Can you do it more? Move the floor. Move the walls.
It's everywhere. It's here. It's right here on the plinth.
We've physically got to walk around in order to make that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
we're not
stood
moving.
still and it's still happening.
Can you knock how many there are of you? I can't remember. That was 12 or 13, something, yeah.
Same as before.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That was really defining.
Can you knock into that behind Greg? There's a funny little flat device there. It's like a book. If you go over to it and speak into it, it will hear you.
I'm not moving a muscle. I'm not moving a muscle.
Let's just keep quiet, everybody now.
Tell us your names.
We hear you. Come and say hello again. Come and say hello again. John? Is there a boy called John here?
2 knocks there.
Is there someone called John here? Just move the floor as a sign of yes.
Are you responsible for throwing the dolls?
Thank you.
Yes. I think so.
This is fabulous. Thank you so much. Can you do more? More of these wonderful things for us? Can you throw something?
Can you touch one of us?
Yeah.
Can you push Greg over? See, Greg is on his tiptoes. He's kneeling down.
Feel free. Can we give me a gentle push?
It's like a scurry.
The noise I'm hearing is literally like it's on the threshold of the door.
Greg's crouched down. He's perfectly still. Just collapse the cover.
That's me. That's me. Are you still here? That was amazing what you did with the floor. Can you do more amazing things?
Can you close this door?
Can I just say something about
Yeah.
in all the years we've been doing Most Haunted, I don't believe we've ever had anything like that. We've had
No.
the bangs and the footsteps, but nothing of that nature
No,
and
no.
magnitude.
Do you agree, Carl?
I agree, but it's that thing about everything. We think we get more, everything's a different level.
Yeah.
Every time we come back, there's something new. There's
It's
something.
unbelievable. I've
Do you
never...
remember? Because before,
Yeah.
we didn't get taps, and then suddenly we got taps and knocks,
But
and
for the
then we've
whole
got.
wall. You're right, though. isn't it? It's like...
Yeah, and maybe, I don't know. But I don't know what that is. It wasn't the building moving because it stopped. And it's not doing it now.
Did you all hear like a rumbling as well at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was amazing. We're so appreciative of what you've done. Thank you. Tapping. I can feel that under my left foot.
I felt that as well.
And John? One of the children, maybe? Are you a child? Are you an adult? I've got taps there.
That's
So
just
they're
one to
adults,
another.
yeah. Should we move on? I don't want to. It's so great though, isn't it, what we just got?
Listen back to that.
That was amazing.
Can't believe how accurate that is from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Thank you.
That's, that was paranormal.
Sorry?
I'm
sorry.
You've heard
What?
me say
Sorry,
it.
I'm sorry.
That was paranormal.
I have to ask you to say that again.
That was paranormal.
What makes you say that?
Because we were all standing perfectly still in a controlled environment. Nobody was moving, but there were footsteps, there were sounds, the walls. That was paranormal.
Absolutely. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
The question is, how the fuck is it happening?
But you did say before, though, I know you've not seen something move from point A to point B, but you've witnessed something audible from the start to the end.
Yeah, and if we've got a name on that computer, I'll be thrilled.
Wow, how brilliant is that?
That's that was
How
amazing.
great is that?
Oh my
The
God.
fact that none of us were moving.
That was fantastic.
But we're having to move and make them sound out.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited.
Like it's breathing.
Oh my
Like the
God,
floorboards
it was
are breathing.
Like, Carl said it right. It was like we were on a bloody moving ship in a storm.
But it was like the building was somehow, like Stu says, breathing. It's like a
Yeah.
creaking and. Do you know, if that was a horror film,
Oh.
that the next bit would have been the whole thing would have started to crumble
Well, I
and run out.
honestly thought
Blood
you-
would have been coming through the walls.
When you said that, Carl, I thought,
Oh my God, is the ceiling going to come in?
Yeah. I
Listen.
wouldn't worry about that.
Again.
Tap it.
Sure, it's not us on floorboards. I'm not moving.
I'm trying not to
It was
move.
boom, boom, boom. Is the ceiling going to come in?
Sorry, I'm moving. Try not to. No, I'm not moving now. I've got to put my other foot down.
Are you going to do other things for us now?
Come and do something to me if you like. My name's Stuart. Come and harm me. Come and do something.
And I think
really
that's only
bad to
fair.
me.
I think you should go and harm Stuart.
I think you should, just to prove to everyone here and at home that you do exist.
Should we, all of us as a group, go into the cellar?
Why not?
I think that would be really good.
Let's go.
Should we?
Do you want to leave the computer or bring it?
I'd leave it up there. What do you think in case something happens?
Because it's all stopped now.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
we
it has
do.
all stopped though, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I'll bring it down to the.
yeah, okay. Right, who knows the way to the cellar? 'Cause
Keep
I
going
don't.
down.
I do.
Down. End of the corridor. End of the corridor.
Go all the way down to the bottom.
Okay,
In fact, I'll lead the way.
okay. That was just incredible.
That was amazing, absolutely amazing.
I'm so... I can't get over that.
It's the same way.
Yeah, across this door. No, I'm just filming the cross is still there.
The brick's still there, that's still there.
Everything's still there.
Everything's still where it is, so we're all good.
We're all good.
You be the last out.
This way.
Okay, I'll go backwards. What else was in here, Stu? It was just the clock and the.
Yeah, that was it.
Right, go on. Ring the bell right now while Glenn's standing next to it.
Or that one.
Pick one. Don't be quick to that one. It was so frustrating because I heard it and came running out, and I could see it still ringing.
Wow.
And then I'm like, right, make it do it. Do it now while I'm pointing at
Which
it.
one? That one or that one?
That one. The one on the right, yeah.
It was like the building was talking to us.
This way.
Which way?
To me, to me.
Follow that, Greg.
Mind the steps.
Gold's still where it was.
You
I'll be the last
down,
out,
sure.
Smash. Le cellar. Watch the first step, it's a doozy. And the last one's like a double step, so watch that as you come down as well. And then choose whether we're going left or right.
Left, I think, is done.
Yeah. In our bed. Picking around.
You alright?
What's the matter?
You alright? Did you just miss a step or did something push you?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I've got that. You just went.
You alright, fella?
You all right, Pug?
It actually felt like Carl pushed.
You were a good 6 foot in front of me. I've got it on camera.
Have you done your leg
Yeah.
in?
He
No,
tripped
no, no,
over.
no, absolutely fine.
You're all right.
Yeah.
But you felt like somebody had pushed
I
you.
actually felt like Carl pushed me. I know you didn't.
Wow. I am literally, you can see, well, you see on this camera, I am, the steps, there's steps between us. You alright?
Yeah, absolutely fine, yeah. Fucking hell, I could have cracked my head open.
You all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't have hurt anything, mate.
Half landed on me.
Did I? I did, didn't I?
Well, I kind of, I got a bit of you, yeah, but I was just a bit confused.
I didn't lose me. Honestly,
I had a good part of the
bottle
bottle
of
Jameson's in the pub.
Your foot slid
Got a couple of good
He's
free
the only
drinks
one
out
of
of
us
it.
with a
It felt like
touch.
something. I'm going to say it like Carl pushed me from the back. I know he didn't know because he's got me on camera.
Had a couple of guys challenge me at
I
pool.
would say a good 6 foot. I was only about sort of first or second step down when you went. But what I will have where your feet are, if on camera, because I had the shot of you walking downstairs.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'll see if you
Kind of
collapse,
hustled them.
if you get, how your body is when it goes
Probably
down.
not one of
Because
them
if
not
you
to
miss
play
a
make a
step,
foot.
you missed a step, but you know you've done that.
And you asked for something to harm you.
No, I did as well.
You said,
I did.
do
You're
something
dead right.
to
You're
me.
dead right. Yeah.
They were watching me play. Brother-in-law play.
Oh, you're right.
They were putting bets on. I started
Thank
playing
you
like
for
a
that.
bot.
Well, I don't know about
Thank you or not, but
Thanks for the harming.
Let's
well,
go.
why doesn't someone else ask for it then?
Okay, do something else to Stuart.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
not.
Glenn,
Best out of
Glenn.
five.
Do something to me.
Yeah, best out of five.
Throw something.
And you know what?
First game, played like a
Do
bot.
your
They
worst
beat
to
me.
me, you piece of shit.
Game
If
2,
that's
3,
if that's all you
4,
can do
5.
is to knock my friend down the stairs, you're a coward. And if you are a coward, which you clearly are, do something to show you're not a coward to me. You worthless piece of shit.
Fucking hell, I could have split my head wide open.
Yes, you could
then.
have done.
You could have
You
done.
could have broken your ankle.
Until it just
anything.
started to dawn on me.
Yeah.
That.
Right, let's go in. Does the camera want to go first?
Yep, I'll jump ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a double Jameson
jump
per
ahead,
frame
Stu?
as well.
You were the only one with a torch as well.
Well, Darren had his torch on. I had my torch on.
Do you want to go all the way down to the bottom?
I give 2 of them.
Yeah.
Let me get ahead of you, Glenn. Cheers, dude.
They've been suffering because I didn't want to mix anything.
You're right, Darren.
I kicked the ball into that first rim.
Always tastes better when it's free. You notice
Right,
that?
okay. But the rugby ball's down here now.
They were both together.
Right, well, the rugby ball's down here now.
You know that picture I
Yeah,
sent
it's the
you?
good
Yeah.
stuff they've got. It's either that or Jack
Both
Daniels
balls
or
were here.
Famous
Right, well, the
Grouse.
football when we came down was up there.
Yes.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Hey, fucking hell.
Coming.
Right.
Every time I hear glass smash, I
But
want
I
to do
didn't
deep
fucking see
stone,
it, you prick!
stone
Look,
cold
guys,
Steve
this
Austin
door's
entrance.
just opened and closed.
Oh,
Which
my
one?
God.
This.
I heard it.
I've not touched it.
separating us now. Something's
He's
He's trying to split us up, innit?
Right, hang on.
This just goes to an exit, so there's nothing through here.
in the middle of 2 things here.
Did you all hear that door?
Yes, we did.
Right, I've got the door open.
Wasn't
Right,
me.
come up
Oh,
to
there,
me.
there. Here it is.
Right, so the door's going to close now because I've just...
I'll close it.
So that's been thrown. That's been thrown towards us,
Fucking hell.
which can only have come from back here. Hello? We were all together there. Yeah, we were all together in one big group.
Yes.
Oh, was it?
We just
Yeah.
done last night. We thought it was a drink
Hey.
and players and
Yes.
this, that and the
Oh,
other.
was it?
Yeah.
Thing is, mate, there's a reason why all boys than
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Hey.
Now you see, I thought it was this glass.
There's,
But obviously
there's
it's
loads
not.
of glasses down here.
There is
Yeah,
loads,
there
yeah.
is, but because this is the first glass from this end,
Yeah.
I thought that it was that.
And it went in that direction.
It
as
went
Carl
in that
says.
direction.
How can it?
There's no one up here. I'll go and have I'll show everyone at
You're just standing on something.
Yeah.
Alright, so just watch your feet, guys, obviously.
Yeah, we're covered in it, yeah.
Again, really frustrating because it always happens behind us and off camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we were. Yvette, just say that again about the glass, because we were all down there,
yeah.
right? And where did you say the glass?
Well, I thought it was this one, right at the end, because if it's come from this way,
Right.
I thought it'd have to be. So where it's come from, I don't know.
Right, that's locked. See that? And there's a room in front. There's a room here.
Yeah, that's left, I think. Or no, this small. Could be holding
I'll
that.
leave that there. I'm going to go in. Glenn, you have a good old look as well. There's no one hiding in here.
No one hiding.
I mean, then again, we'd have seen them.
Yeah. Nothing behind there as well.
Yeah. Got that on camera.
Let's go in there in a second.
Behind the door.
No one in here.
You're happy?
I'm happy.
No one in there. There's no one here. There's no one hiding above.
Anyone wondering why I'm using a laser? It's just reflecting a nice soft light so it doesn't hurt our eyes off the ceilings.
So you've had the glass, and with literally what, 5-10 seconds maximum?
Yeah.
I was stood next to you, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't move.
Down that
We were
end.
all packed together in a group.
Carl's got the camera
Cal
at the
was
back.
literally on my shoulder.
Yeah, and he's got the camera as well.
Fucking hell.
That's me standing on another bit of glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me just get ahead of you so I can see all of you in the
What's
corridor.
Carl doing now then?
Go left. Not even me down here yet today. We're looking there.
No one hiding. Right, let's just go in. And yeah, there's some low beams and pipes.
I'll show you all here. I know this is a little bit laborious, but we have to show that there is no one hiding. Ooh, that's a good little space behind the door.
Right. Definitely no one else down here. No one but those chickens.
Wow, that scared the crap out of me.
Let's move the glass over.
So you've seen some poor hustles, ain't you? in the
Right.
time of change?
I'm here now looking at the glass.
Yeah.
Throw that glass off right now while I'm looking at it with the
Come
camera.
on, throw
And
the
what
glass.
Everyone can see it. Throw it whatever way you want.
Throw the glass. Come on.
Because we're asking for it.
We're
I bet
asking-
you've
Yeah.
seen some
But
hustles in the
what's
time
driving me
of pool
mad,
tables.
and we've had this already with the bell ringing and with other things that have happened, it always happens behind you. It's like you could say it's like a reef.
This is my big
Yeah.
beef. This is what I'm complaining about
Yes,
to
but-
whatever's listening.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's laughter. I want to scare you. You want this?
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you that.
But-
I'm going to give you what I
But it'd
want.
be a lot scarier if that leapt off there now,
Oh,
and we
God.
could clearly say, "Look
Yeah.
at that."
Yeah.
But just thinking though, as Stuart mentioned earlier, thinking it might be kids, and if it is kids, and don't forget this was a school, and prior to that, there's been lots of there've been lots of kids being here, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Over the years, over the centuries. Then why wouldn't it be kids just having fun?
Yeah,
What
that's
was
what I
that?
mean. Yeah, scaring.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
a stupid
kicking
way to
Stuart
have fun though, isn't it?
downstairs isn't
No.
It's a serious
Well, it
way
depends
to
the way
have
you look
fun
at
if you're pushing people downstairs and throwing glasses.
Well, let's go back to where we were when it happened. Come on.
Okay, watch your feet.
But the other thing that we're missing out
You
as
stay,
well,
I'll stay here.
Carl,
Yeah.
but the other thing we're also missing out is the door at the
Yes,
end.
the door
that
did
opened and
Yeah,
closed.
yeah, yeah.
And me and Greg will take it. Where was your camera pointing, Greg?
Back down towards where the noise had just come from, so the opposite direction.
Okay.
Let's see what's.
Go on, throw that glass right now.
Because we were talking
All
about
there is here.
we were talking about the door as well as
There's
the
a
walls
fire
as
exit
well.
there. There's a room in here. I'm just trying to see if there's any like air getting through, which might make the door. If you could just pull it too.
Alright.
It's another. It's
Do
another
you
one.
want to go in there, Yvette?
No, I don't actually.
I do.
Okay.
It's another one of
Oh,
Freddie
let me
Mercury's
go, let me
boiler
go.
rooms.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, great! Is it? Oh, crying out loud! Does this place ever end?
God, look Look, the Freddy Krueger boiler. Seriously, every single time, every time.
How many times have we had a Freddy Krueger boiler?
Oh God.
Come and see the Freddy Krueger boiler.
But there's no draft here.
No, there isn't.
No.
That's why I came in.
Door
No,
to
there's no
open
reason
and
why it would
close.
open and close, yeah.
No, it's a totally sealed room.
That's so incredible. That's crazy.
I just want us to sort of like be where we were when the glass smashed.
Yes.
Where were we? We were right at this end, weren't we?
Yeah.
Where Greg's standing now.
Pretty close to the door.
Yeah. I'll actually point that one. I've got this way, Greg.
Yeah. And I don't know where
You was somewhere around there.
Yeah, I
weren't
was
you?
back.
Yeah, I was about here.
Yeah.
Where's,
Okay.
where's Darren?
Darren!
Freddy Krueger room.
Okay.
Coming out.
Right, get back to where you were when it all happened.
Oh, I was just here.
You were-
right,
you were
so
just
Carl
in
was
front of Carl.
Carl was right here on my
It's
shoulder.
right there. I'm only now facing the opposite way.
Standing here.
Try not to talk over each other, everyone.
Right, what I'm going to do is,
Right, I'm going to open this door so I can step back and get you all in shot.
Can you show yourself? Whoever pushed Stuart down the stairs, whoever threw the glass,
Whoever I heard laugh.
can you show yourself? Walk towards us on the camera. Walk towards us down the corridor now so we can see you.
come on. You're big enough to attack people from behind, throw things when they can't face you. Are you a coward? Are you that much of a coward?
See, they could be standing back and listening and watching and laughing to themselves.
Yeah. Stop laughing and come and have a fight. If you want to fight, I'll give you one. I mean, I won't give you one. I'll have a fight with you.
Let's go into that room
Shall I leave this running?
there. Yes, good idea.
I'm just gonna. I'm just trying to get a decent shot.
So the rugby ball, yeah, was down there.
That was where it was apparently.
Yeah.
With the round football. But when we first came down here, the football was at the far end of the corridor.
Yeah.
And I kicked it into that first room when we came in.
Stuart, how wide was this door behind me? Because I remember I was down here and I looked down at the football, and I'm pretty sure I was about there, so I wasn't actually touching the
No,
door.
you never touched the door.
So
You
it
never
wouldn't have been
touched
me
it.
touching it.
Nope, it wasn't you.
I'm just trying to negate what it wasn't.
No way was it, no.
How's that? I've left this in here.
Okay. Right, go on. Throw some more glass while we're in here.
The shower was next door.
And you went on.
Yeah, I was in the corridor when that went on, yeah. There's showers as well, so obviously you've got the boys and you've got the girls. Silence, there's absolutely no noise down here whatsoever. The taps are running. The taps are on. We've just heard the taps running. Let me just turn this on now. So I've just turned that on. The camera's actually shaking with me holding this now. My adrenaline is just pumping through my body now so fast. I don't know. That's the one. It's wet there. There's the water. You can hear it going down the drain.
Listen.
Tapping already, yeah.
Sit down, so I can hear noise.
That's not you.
I'm hearing tapping. It sounds like it's coming from near Glen.
Do you mean us harm? 2 for yes, 1 for no?
I got two, but it sounded like it was directly behind me.
How interesting. Sounds like it's just here.
Yeah, that's right.
So it means his arm is right behind Darren. Give Darren your worst.
Push him.
That's Darren.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Pull Darren's
I'm
hair.
Spartacus.
Pull Darren's hair.
Okay, go on, come on. Reach out, touch me, pull my hair, push me. Four footsteps. Come on. Come on, whoever it is, whatever you are, show yourself. I've just heard two loud taps coming from behind you.
Have you?
It sounds like it's coming from, well, I'm assuming there's a toilet there,
Yeah.
yeah? Okay.
Sounds like it's in the room.
5 taps.
Sounds right now. Yeah. How in the corridor go?
Did it sound like footsteps moving though?
Yeah.
Or did it sound like a rhythm?
It sounded rhythmic to me, those
Yeah.
5.
Just knocks.
Can I just say, I absolutely fucking love this.
We love it too.
Do your worst.
There's a toilet there, if you can see it, and you've got Darren. Okay? We know you're with us, because you've done things now. What we'd like you to do, and I do mean this, I'm not saying it just to be funny, take Darren's head and stick it down that toilet and flush it. Is it at all possible you can do that? We all want you to do that.
Come on, give Darren the bumps.
Not all of us
Darren,
want to do that, just to clarify.
But Darren will take one for the team, won't you,
Darren's
Darren?
a sarcastic bastard at the best of times. So we want you to do this.
Seriously. Right, I'll tell you something, if something with that strength can pick me up and dunk my head down the toilet, I'm fucking out of here.
The only reason I'm saying that is because something pushed me down the stairs, so if it can do that, it can do that.
If you are in this room, then can you push Darren? You push Stuart down the stairs. Now, I know Darren isn't on the stairs, and it may be harder, but you can push him.
Come on, push me.
Even if you don't push him over, let him feel you.
Push me. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it, or are you too weak?
Maybe it will do something later on because we're asking right now. Because upstairs before, with the creaking floorboards, we were just asking, weren't we?
It's not you. See that I just heard the bell.
Did you really?
Ding.
The other camera in the corridor might be better.
Can you do that again? Can you copy me?
Definitely heard the bell.
We were just asking, weren't we?
It's not you.
We were just asking, weren't we?
It's not you.
We were just asking, weren't we?
It's not you.
Which bell are you talking about, Carol?
One of the bells that you ding.
Oh, something just dripped and moved around here in the left-hand corner.
Why don't a couple of us go in that one next door?
Yeah?
Or all of us.
Water.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you've got Darren back, there's a
All
boiler.
right, that's what made the noise.
Oh, is this the...
Yeah, that's been there all that time.
This has been here all that time?
Yeah.
Someone put a tennis ball on the floor.
It's a lotion.
It was there.
Okay, cool. Just stood on it, had no idea what it was.
Until next time, sleep tight.
End of part 2. We'll save part 3 for another night. It is getting late, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by and joining in. Greatly appreciated, as always. But with that, guys, that is my time up for the evening. Stay safe. Peace and love. And I'll catch you in the next one. Good night, Ginge.